Hello and welcome to the land of Prova. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure, and I am with my Tuesday group, and we are super excited to be finishing off, hopefully finishing off, our one-shot, two-shot, we'll see what happens. So we'll be finishing that off today, and then we'll be starting our main campaign next week. We're very super excited about that, and super excited what my players are going to be bringing to me and what I'll be throwing at them. So yes, last time we were here, you guys were sent on a quest basically from the Duke, Duke Reginald Grimwood, sorry. His new wife has now gone missing. Her caravan in her travels was ambushed, and now you guys are picking up the trail and trying to find out what's going on. Your biggest clue was that of a piece of cloth with some kind of a symbol on there, at which point you did find out that that symbol is used by a specific pirating group known as something amazing. The Shadow Leviathan, with Captain Darkwater is the captain of that ship.
Yeah, Captain Morgan. Right.
Captain Morgan Darkwater. That's very true, Captain Morgan. Very feared. And so she has you also did find out that there is a place that she makes port, a special place off somewhere in the islands that surround where you guys are at. The island you're specifically looking for is Sirens Roost. And yeah, so you've just found this out. You've also slaughtered a bunch of tattooists.
Listen, they were definitely bad guys.
Yeah,
They had to kill the apprentice. He did nothing wrong.
He had gang tattoos on him.
That's so like profile-y. He had a gang tattoo. I had to kill him.
He was part of the Thieves Guild. He's a criminal.
Listen.
And now we're not like.
No, we're working for the government.
I know.
It was a sanctioned.
That murder was sanctioned by the government.
Wow.
And no one will know.
That's why you take out all witnesses.
Yeah.
There you go.
We just left that one corpse behind.
This is how we win.
Might as well just go the extra mile, cover all of our bases and wipe out the town.
Yeah.
No.
Just in case.
I don't care how big the town is. I cast fire.
Just think of it as one target at a time.
Wonderful.
It's gonna be a long one shot.
Yeah.
No, join us next week where we have the same campaign. Escape from everybody.
Strap in, folks.
That's right. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Ooh, okay.
So you guys have just made it out of Tattooists. It is dark. You do have the information that you guys have. What do you guys want to do?
Stuff.
You're so helpful. Thank you for being here.
Was that in character?
That sounds like in character.
With a new tattoo on your shoulder, by the way.
2 new, yeah.
It stings a little.
If I remember correctly, we were just trying to find a boat, right?
We got one from
Yeah.
the Duke right at the
Acquired a
end.
boat.
We did acquire one. I remember that.
Yeah.
Did it come with a crew?
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's an
Is
amazing
it just
question.
us? I don't think so.
Does anyone here
I would
know how
like a
to sail a boat?
No, but I'm
Never
sure
been
we can
wrong.
commandeer some
definitely
people
do.
who do.
Commandeer, I like that.
So now we're kidnapped?
In
No.
order to, stop
Commandeer.
kidnapping.
Drive
you
thing.
In a station.
Yeah, we're hired by the government.
Sounds like something the government
Did it come with a crew or is it just a boat?
You could try to find a crew.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's try. So we just asked.
a boat?
Like they were like, "Here's a boat. Good luck."
There you go.
Here you go.
You know what?
There's your
They're at
boat.
the
We didn't
bar.
ask
We
for
have
it,
to
to be
figure out
fair.
which 5 are our crew. We're just gonna go pick out.
It's just Pendleton and Pendleton.
Schmendel.
So there's a lot of sailors here,
Yeah.
Yes.
and there's a lot of drinking here. I'm sure there could be some disappearances that.
No. Why don't we just ask people if they want to drive the
Different
boat?
direction. I was thinking like we take a keg and move the party to the ship.
That could also work,
Party bar!
Why don't we just pay them with the Duke's money?
cause
Why would we do that?
Because they're working people just trying to make a living.
Let's say we'll pay
Expensive,
them,
bud.
And they
and
don't.
then not.
Okay.
To be
Let's
fair,
pay them
they're
in
probably not going to
beverages.
make it out of this anyway.
As long
Exactly.
as you
Exactly.
don't kill them, I don't care if they get paid or not.
As long as
okay?
we don't kill them?
As long as you don't kill the people.
So if it's natural, that's...
So,
Okay, bye! I'm actually not
Great
Irish.
idea.
I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
make
God.
it look natural.
Oh god. Okay.
We got
That
this,
is the
guys.
key takeaway at that moment. Yes.
Make it look natural.
Just push him off.
Can we just
Man overboard, you know?
take it?
Oh,
Can we
wait.
just move the brakes real quick?
You're a paladin, right?
Correct.
You have great charisma. Just give them like manifest destiny or something.
You're never getting
Manifest!
You're never getting
know.
redeemed, by the way.
No, I'm not. You're not. We're all bad, terrible, awful.
What's redemption?
Let's just
What's more?
talk to some people
In
and
order
see,
to be
like,
redeemed, you must admit mistakes were made.
Which none were made.
Can we just feel out the territory real quick to see if
I've never
anybody
made a
wants to
mistake.
maybe volunteer?
Okay.
Sure.
And then if that doesn't work,
By
then
force?
it's plan
Oh
B.
god.
Volunteer by force.
Blow up
No,
the
no
tavern.
force. No force. You can't
is
lead with
Plan B
force.
kidnapping, party barge?
No. Plan
or-
B. Plan B is
All of
gaslighting.
In all
lying.
actuality, bringing the keg onto the ship and just being like, "Oh guys, look,
Party
it's a
at
cool
my
party."
house.
Woo! Then like,
you
honestly,
lost
that
that
doesn't sound that
Circus
bad.
bear with the
Yeah.
keg.
And then just...
Circus bear with the
If the dock rope were to
wild
just
shit?
disappear.
Exactly.
So it's really...
You guys are making up problems. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's
Have you
kind
met
of...
us?
Yes.
It's either we're taking people or stranding them in the middle of the water.
No. I think you mean we are taking people
And stranded.
stranded.
Listen, let's just
Regardless.
commandeer some alcohol in a mostly legal manner. Put it on the boat. and see
With
what
my
happens.
hands. And just shoving it on the
Just
boat.
imagining
We'll just put it on the Duke's tab. Say, hey,
Duke's
we're here
Yes.
for this.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know how sad the Duke is right now? He's really in the cup.
And he wants
Leaning
y'all
in.
Really in the
we
cup.
need 2 kegs.
That is
hand
an amazing
delivered.
phrase.
The Duke is really down, and he wants all these people to drink for him.
In the boat over
In
there.
That is
In our
true.
recently gotten boat.
So,
Without a crew.
Only sailors allowed.
okay.
No farmers allowed.
No farmers. No commoners.
No women, no children.
No women. No children.
Just hard-drinking
Very
sailors. That's all we want.
I feel like there's a lot of farmers at this bar. Down at the docks.
A part of me feels like just offering free ale to
If
join
we
us in our
can
journey
get
would be
someone...
It would work.
If we
would
can-
I feel like it would be
we
enough.
don't. There's too many steps here.
If one of the people
Not enough
ends up to be
steps.
part of this pirate
Let's create
crew, that'd be pretty rad.
They would know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
I'll look up strobe lights. We'll just
Strobe lights?
Just start throwing a raven.
Yeah.
Alright,
Nice.
let's commandeer
The party
some
comes to
alcohol.
us.
Yes.
Let's get
Cast
some
dancing
alcohol.
lights,
Yes.
disco style.
Dancing
What's
lights,
the wizard
disco style.
cantrip that just lets you like generate images? And
Oh,
violence?
yeah, that is presentations. Yeah, I have that. Yeah.
You have that?
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
party barge is
party barges.
Continual
ago.
light.
party barge. We lost our bard. Who's gonna sing?
That's
Okay.
I'm totally on board
perfect
with this.
replacement. Bard.
Pendleton, the person with negative charisma. Wait. No,
Mike?
it's not negative. It's just +0, guys. We're good.
I'm the negative charisma.
It's everybody's game.
I have a +1 in my charisma.
Pendleton's got this.
Alright, so what's the plan then? So you guys are gonna do party barge?
Yes.
Apparently that's the
Party.
best.
Party bus.
I'm committed.
Party bus.
Alright. So the Duke has set aside a boat for you guys. The bar is quite open and quite ready for people to
It'd be nice if
to
you got us a crew.
cajole people over. And then, yeah, if you guys want to start buying some beer and start throwing some kegs, it's going to be, I think a keg a piece is going to be a gold piece.
Well, don't worry, the Duke will pay
Five
you.
kegs.
Or you can get the cheap stuff.
No,
But
we'll
the
get
cheap
quality,
stuff.
but it's on the Duke's
Five.
tab.
It's on
Oh,
the
yeah.
tab.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
his name again?
Oh, the Duke?
We need someone to
Original.
inform
Reginald.
them that it's on the Duke's tab, because I feel like if any of us say that,
I'll do it.
they're not going to believe us.
But we have the...
I'm level 9.
Yeah.
We're level 15 of that. What happened?
Isn't that like from the Adventurers Guild? It's
Well,
not
yeah,
the
but at
Duke.
the same time, we also have like paperwork from the
Yeah.
Duke?
Mm-hmm.
I've been hired. Give
I've
me
been
booze.
hired.
I've been
Booze.
hired.
Chartering.
If you
beer.
read right here, it says to give me a free beer.
Just look at this teleportation token. They don't give this to anybody.
Just get
Yeah.
only give it to level 9 and
Yeah, level 9.
Alright.
We need drinks.
I mean,
Drinks.
wait, we got money from the people
We did. We got like
No,
30
we
Yeah.
don't. We have no
Stop.
money.
Stop.
This is
From
free.
Stop. People we became friends with.
Oh, yeah. All the tattoos.
We could put it on their tab.
I mean,
It's for the tattoo shop.
The tattoo shop
Oh.
down.
Down the corner.
Don't go check. They're
now they're
fine.
dead and broke.
And missing
Do we
patches
st-
of flesh.
You changed
And
your
missing
character,
flesh. That's
I
right.
did.
You
I
took
Do we
out
still
have
have
money.
their
I'll
skin?
just buy it.
I do.
Okay.
You do.
Can we move on?
All right, so you
Pendleton
purchased
just,
the
like,
I'll
whittles
buy
out
it.
the
I don't
All
feel
right.
good
We
about
all-
it, but I'll buy
We
it.
almost retconned that.
It's soaked in blood.
It's just dripping.
That's the charter. I have skin.
Beer.
Skin in the game.
It's
guys.
done.
Skin in the
It's
game.
done.
Wait,
It's
wait,
been
focus.
purchased.
Alright.
Okay, so yes, so we got the booze. The bear is now taking it to the
Yep.
ship.
And the
Focus
boat.
bear style.
All the sailors and stuff inside this tavern are like, what's going on? They're getting a bunch of booze.
You
Like,
guys
what's
want me
happening?
to announce that there's...
Yes.
Okay. Pendleton is going to climb up onto the bar counter.
Okay.
She's like, everybody look at me! Anybody know how to sail in here?
This is the exact thing that you get. They kind of laugh and look at each other like,
Raise your hand if you can sail.
Sail while drunk. That's very important.
Roll charisma.
Hold on. Raise your hand if you can sail and like free booze.
You start seeing more hands. Roll with advantage.
With advantage?
Yep.
12.
12. They're like, I like booze. You have like a few more hands
You like
in
free
here.
booze? Can you sail?
And they're like, yeah.
Head down to Dock A.
Egg.
Look for the boat with a bear. We have booze and a job for you. You want to go
So
on?
like now you see like a few other guys. They're like, oh, hey, booze and a jump.
No,
Alright.
no farmers allowed. Only sailors with experience.
So the guy who actually first raised his hand, he's like,
Get out of here, farmer!
4 years of experience.
Yeah, we need.
4
It's
years.
fine.
4 years.
Yeah, we need 10 years and a master's degree in sailing.
From Full Sail University.
Yes.
All right.
oh my gosh.
Dock A. Look for the dancing bear.
Let's see. Let's have two of you guys roll d6s, and we'll see how many crew members you end up bringing with you.
2.
I got a 6.
Hey!
Hey, that's enough, right?
Yeah.
That's enough. Plus us, we'll figure it
Well,
out.
how big is the boat can we get?
How big is the
That's a great
ship?
question. How big is it?
The ship only really truly needs about maybe 6 people to sail
Perfect.
it.
We have 2 extras just in
Oh.
case.
So, yeah.
There we go.
2 extra dudes. Well,
Yeah,
now we
especially-
got.
But we make them fight for a spot.
No.
Yeah!
No.
Yeah, actually, like,
No.
Now we
break
got
a twig, throw it in there,
quartermaster.
into your room, lock the door.
Only
Oh
one
my
of you
gosh.
comes
We
out.
got a quartermaster and a deckhand.
There.
There
We're
you
holding
go.
an audition.
Auditions.
Great. So glad.
The other 2 are lookouts.
All 8 of these guys, they sound like they're pretty happy about like, hey, we're gonna get booze and we're gonna get a job. This is great. And they start like laughing and stuff, and they start taking their cups with them. They're all heading off to the boat.
Aw, too bad they don't know it's unpaid.
They didn't sign any contracts.
Yeah, they
We're
didn't.
not liable for anything.
Wait. We need somebody. Write up a contract.
This
Have
is
them
a-
sign it as they get on the
That's
boat.
my job! That's my subclass!
Your subquest is legal? Lawyer?
Backstory is
a law
lawyer.
He's a lawyer with fireballs.
I'm the wizard of scribes. This is
There
perfect.
we go.
Start drafting. Start drafting.
Magical contracts, and I'm a devil.
Oh man.
Soul goes here.
Don't read the fine print. It's fine.
Sign here, here, and here.
This is perfect.
Make sure you state in the fine print that it's an unpaid internship.
It's an unpaid
Unpaid
internship.
internship.
That might result in
They might
death or
not survive and we
dismemberment.
are not liable.
You're not liable.
Don't
for
forget to
death,
sign your wrongful death
dismemberment.
clause.
You're not liable for any accidents that happen aboard this ship. Thank
Alright.
you, and have a great time on Carnival Cruise.
Oh my gosh. So all these people end up on your boat, and they all start drinking.
Do they sign the contract?
Yeah, they're signing contracts. They're like, all right.
Perfect.
We're not liable.
A lot of them are just like hitting X's because some of them can't spell.
That's perfect.
It's like, oh.
All the better.
I just imagine you like teacher grabbing their hand.
You sign like this, and don't forget to prick your finger first.
To make it legal.
Slice your palm.
All right, so you have this whole party going on inside your boat, but everybody's drinking. No one's going to be, steering the boat.
I'll steer the boat.
So how
You'll
many of you guys
steer
know how to use
Pendleton's
Use
already
boats?
at like the wheel.
I don't think I've ever been on a boat. To be honest with you.
How hard can it be? You just turn left to go left, turn right to go
What
right.
if we convinced the drunk people that it'd be even radder in the middle of the ocean, not
Don't
just at the
sail
dock?
and drink and drive. What?
Drink and drive.
Drink and
Don't
drive.
drink and
Yeah.
drive.
Who are we gonna hit?
We
It's
have
the middle of the ocean.
That's our navigator.
We have insurance for a reason.
She can't see
I have
above
a
the
You don't
ship.
have any insurance. Right now, you have no insurance.
It's okay,
You're
we're
sailing
covered.
without insurance.
Technically, we
We're
do.
covered under the Duke's policy. It's
Yeah.
A relevant question. Do we have
Technically, this is
any
the Duke's
clue where this island might be?
Nope.
Awesome. Let's go guess.
Wait, no, he gave us coordinates.
We're going that
Yeah,
way.
actually, they did.
Coordinates.
Oh,
did we?
right. They
I don't
took
know
the
who
guy
was
that you
out of
killed at the end.
coordinates, Mr. Dungeon
Oh,
Master.
Mr.
yes.
Dungeon
Yes,
Master,
give you
man.
coordinates. Wow,
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that.
See?
Well done.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Right in here.
Right in
Well done. Right,
here.
man. That was good.
I hope one
Alright,
of these guys know how to go to coordinates. Read a
Especially
map.
while drunk.
While drunk.
Pendleton's got it, guys.
I say let's rolling with disadvantage.
Do we have a map? Do we have
We
any idea
do.
how far this might be?
How far? Yeah, that is very.
So it's going to take basically a full day to sail all the way out there.
Well, that's not that bad.
Since you're
Sick.
leaving at night,
Yeah, I mean-
you're going to arrive there at night.
You
Okay.
can. You
What
can.
if we just wait till the morning times when everybody's not home?
Right, okay, so they get drunk, we have a party, and then leave in the
Then we
morning
just
when
have
they're all hungover.
hungover
Yeah.
sailors instead
Yeah.
of drunk
That's better
sailors.
than...
We could.
That's a
Well,
normal
Well,
sail.
but don't
What
we
do you
want to
think?
get there at night?
Yeah.
Would we?
I mean, that's
that,
like
that
where.
feels advantageous if you're going to raid an island of pirates to not do it during the
Does
day.
everybody have dark vision?
Balls
Yes.
to the wall.
My bear does.
The answer to that question is no, we should go in the day.
Do I have dark vision? Yes, I do.
I actually don't know if I have dark vision.
What, I don't actually
Wait,
know
sorry.
if my bear has dark vision.
I changed
What are you?
to a I'm a
A Jedi.
no,
Jedi.
elder.
My father before.
Oh, Eladrin? Yes, you have dark vision. You're an elf.
I'm an elf.
Elf.
Anybody know
dark
if bears
vision.
have dark vision?
I
I can
also-
smell real good.
I also have dark.
Let
Are
me
you
look at
human?
bear.
Now I have to double check that I have
My
dark
wild
vision.
shape. I'm a bear.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to stay
Bro.
I do.
there.
I do
I
have
will
dark
always.
vision.
I'm either a bear or a rat. The
Well-
human is for transitions only.
They don't have. They don't.
I'm just sitting on your back steering the
Because
ship.
if we all have dark vision going at night, would be smarter.
They
Oh, wait,
don't.
hold
But
on.
I'm sure you have an animal that does.
Like a penguin.
Yeah.
At this point,
course.
Or a cat.
how long
Oh.
has
Ooh,
the princess been
could do a
missing?
cat.
So it was 2 days when you guys got the job. You've only spent a day, so it's
Okay,
only 3.
So 3 days.
So by the time you finally get there, it'll be 4 days.
We should hurry.
Yeah.
We should
I-
hurry and
we
leave.
should
We
just-
should just leave now, actually.
Okay.
I think we get paid by the hour.
Pendleton pushes the gas.
I thought
I
the rule
wish.
was it's
That'd be
72
awesome.
hours after a
There's
victim
no-
goes missing.
Guess.
That's
I mean-
how boats work, right?
We have no idea if she's even alive.
You know
So
what?
That is true.
I say
What?
take our time.
I
What's the
say
worst
heave
that
ho.
What skill check would you require for sailing, since this game doesn't have sailing?
If none of you have sailing, it's just going to be a intelligence check at disadvantage. However, as you guys are like trying to like have this conversation, I'm assuming you're having it on the right next to all the pulleys and
Yeah,
that kind of stuff,
yeah.
right in the back with the rudder and all that stuff. One of the sailors that you guys have asked to come on board comes up to you and says, "So, are we ready to ship off?"
Yes, you
Of
seem
course.
suspiciously not drunk.
Suspiciously not drunk.
if we're going to be finding a princess, then I would suggest we don't find ourselves.
How did he
I don't
know
want
that?
to.
How did he know that?
We just offered free booze and a job. How do you know?
This seems like one of the extra spare tires we have.
Who are you? What do you know?
I know that a
crouching
lot of
bear.
adventurers have been running around this whole place trying to find different places to go, and
What's your name?
I know that Durnan.
Durnan?
Durnan.
I'm
Oh.
gonna call you Terry now. Terry?
Let me tell you what your name is. I'm the captain now.
I am the captain!
I'm sorry, did we
My
vote
boat.
on that?
Captain Shreddleton.
Captain's
That his name is Terry now.
She's the captain.
I mean, we kind of
I have the
did say
captain
that.
There you go. Actually, you do. Actually,
I
you
do.
hired that. You do.
I do.
Shit, you're right.
She stole the captain hat
Yeah,
from the
the captain
destroyed.
was standing on top of a bear. I am stuck.
There you go. Yes, very true.
I didn't
With
know
very
that.
large weapons.
Yes.
So yeah.
Alright, Terry. I forgot my question.
Who are you and how do you know who we are?
There it is. See, who are you? And why do you, how do you, yes.
I'm a seasoned sailor who
Okay.
knows how to navigate,
Okay.
and I know that a lot of adventurers are out looking for this princess.
Uh-huh.
You seem to have a lead, which is far more than what anybody else seems to have around here. So,
Did you sign the contract when
No.
you got on board?
no, I did not.
Uh-oh.
Because I
bullshit.
know,
Magic
I know what the
man.
golden, I know what
Magic.
the gold rate is for my services since I'm a serious sailor.
Just wait until he finds out it's 0.
I'm gonna point to the map I presume we have spread out between us. Can you get us here?
Oh yeah, I can get you there.
How much?
Wait.
I'm not taking anything less than 10 gold.
5.
Well, the Duke.
Hold
7.
on.
5.
Roll. Ooh, intimidation or persuasion, whichever
Can
one you want.
Xanadar just kind of growl as
Yeah.
she's negotiating?
Yeah.
Grr.
Are you
Yeah.
human growling at me?
Why does he
No,
wanna
I'm
look
still
for
a
Oh, you're
bear.
still a bear. Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Why does he want to look for the
I rolled
princess?
bad.
Why?
I think that's
You beat a
valid.
3.
Do you care?
Huh? Did I beat a 3?
Yes.
I did beat a 3.
Oh.
I
DM,
Yes.
does he look like an adventurer type? Or is he just a
no,
slayer?
he's just a really good sailor. He looks, I mean, he's kind of got like a thinner body, like he's been out and only eating eggs and that kind of stuff out there. He just looks like an experienced sailor.
got that screwed.
So,
A little slightly scurvy.
Check
yeah.
his tattoos.
Oh, he's got them all over.
Strip.
Yeah.
Wait.
command word.
So you said 5,
Oh!
and he's about to argue some more, but he hears the growl of this bear, and he's like, "All right, how about 5? And if you guys bring back this princess alive, then maybe we talk about a bonus later
No.
on."
Why are you interested
Pendleton's
in
just sipping her.
finding
No.
this princess?
I'm interested in getting gold for a princess that you guys want to.
You will get gold. 5 of them.
Is saving the life of a noble not enough?
I don't know this lady.
I don't even give a shit about this lady. I just want money.
I figure if you guys are going to be making, what, 1,000 gold on this?
Yes, that's how much we're getting paid. That's
You
correct.
have
That's
5 of
exactly
them.
how much we're getting paid. No more than that.
Yes.
Maybe I can make a little profit and maybe start my own shipping.
How
crew.
much are you getting paid?
Not
A
not
lot.
like
100,000 gold? Like,
Oh,
if it's
You're making
so-
100,000.
Yeah, 100,000. But he doesn't.
We're making like
Stop
You're
a.
having
arguing
this
with him on
convers-
5. Just want to point that out.
Yes, we're arguing over
conversation in
5.
front of him.
Well, every gold is very important.
That's why
That's
I'm
why
willing
they all
to-
have names.
Sacred.
Yeah.
That's why I'm willing
This
to
is
give you 5
Julie.
of them.
This is
5.
Count it.
He gives you a look, and he's like,
5 gold.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
no problem. 5 gold it is.
Yep.
Excellent.
Cool. Cheap for a
Magic
sailor,
man,
isn't it?
contract time.
I write
We're
up
not
a
there yet.
contract.
We have to be there. Oh, the contract.
Contract.
I think you said contact.
He now
I was like,
owes
wait, what?
us 5.
Right then, small print.
He looks over this contract very, very thoroughly.
Do I have wizard writing?
Actually, do insight.
fine print states.
I think I'm really good at.
It's gonna be a low roll.
I'm very good at doing insight.
I'm not. I mean,
12?
okay.
I have a
Yeah,
plus
you beat him.
6.
He's reading from right to left. He doesn't know how to read, but he knows that people put things in contracts that are not necessarily right, but he has no idea how to solve it. So he's like looking at it.
Could have put it.
And he kind of just
She's like, oh wait, hold on, I need to make.
and he kind of points at a section. Yeah, this. Okay. But he's actually like pointing at like something weird off to the sign, you know.
I feel so bad for
It's
this
like-
bastard.
I don't. This is
I
fine.
don't.
Alright, it seems fair, I think.
It's not our fault if he's an idiot. I think you should change it while you can.
So he signs his name.
I don't think he'll notice if I change it after the fact, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Addendums, guys.
Yeah.
Addendums.
Just
He obviously
write it on
doesn't know how
back.
to read. So he
Yeah,
signs it,
okay.
and
Awesome.
he says, so you want to be off tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take care of this.
I'm gonna sit right here.
And so
stare at you.
everybody else is partying,
Oh
having a good time, and he
my
starts pulling
God.
some ropes, gets the sails in order, and yeah, you start sailing up smoothly to sea. This guy definitely knows what he's doing, and he gets the boat moving a lot quicker than you thought it could move. It doesn't even feel like there's even like a wind at all, and you're just.
So you're saying we only needed one sailor?
It takes
Just
him a
this guy.
long time, and he's running around a lot,
Okay.
but yeah.
But
Why
But-
are these other guys here then?
Sounds
just
like
start
a,
pushing them over.
yeah, it sounds like a gust of wind.
Let's dangle like a promotion over his head so it works a bit harder. You know?
Works harder.
We will not become
lot
capitalism.
of
We will not do that.
Pendleton already is
There
capitalism.
is no worse evil.
I am the definition of capitalism.
Great. So glad.
Captain,
Oh, boy.
like Penn is just like standing like this on the deck,
Oh,
pretending
Pointing.
pretending like she doesn't know anything is going on. Yeah, doing that thing. Yeah. Tuck that
Keep
rope.
doing that.
Tuck that rope.
Tug it real good.
Tie that knot. No, not that one, the other one. We don't untie it.
So he seems like he's getting you going. He's moving you. It seems like it takes him a while to like readjust the direction because he's sailing by himself. But he's a very experienced sailor, so he's doing pretty well. It is the middle of the night. Everybody is partying. Are you guys going to sleep at all, or will you take a level of exhaustion for not sleeping through the night?
I would like to sleep, so I
I
have
don't-
another wild shape for tomorrow.
I don't need to sleep.
I am going to cast Arcane Lock on every single passage door
Okay.
that is even near my room.
And then I will sleep.
Excellent. Yes. So you managed to start. Is it just you by yourself in this one room? Yes. Yes, it's just me.
Can you
You
get
can-
my
you can-
door too?
Yeah. Only the five of us are allowed through the locks. I can. So
okay.
how the spell works is I pretty much go, and the door locks. Even if it doesn't have like a lock anyway, it just ceases to be able to move.
Oh, okay.
Locking our crew out of the shitters.
Yeah. The world is the shit.
Over the side of the.
But I can choose who gets to go through.
Okay.
And then they have to dispel magic on it to.
To get it, but then
To
you're
open
going
it.
to know about it as soon as it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you start sailing off. You hear the sounds of sailors getting very thoroughly thrashed upstairs with all their drinking. However, Dern definitely seems to be doing well. He's sailing pretty well. Everybody's going to go to sleep.
I'm gonna sleep, but on the deck. Deck, right underneath the steering wheel. That's
So-
just fine.
Yeah, so you're woken up by Dern as he kind of like moves back and forth and things like that, and he kind of almost steps on you a couple of times, but he's like, make sure that
Kick
you're
him
the,
in the shin.
you're the nice.
Captain Schmendel.
He kind of keeps an eye on you, but He's sailing the ship. It is what time when everybody wakes up?
Yes.
And what do you guys want to do when you wake up?
So it was nighttime when we went to sleep.
Hmm?
So wake up at like 6 or 7. However long I need for a long rest.
That's 8 hours.
Okay.
Asmodeus sleep. TJ, did Asmodeus sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we have 8 hours, so it's 8 o'clock in the
Yes.
morning because you went to bed roughly around midnight.
HP.
Yeah, so everybody has their long rest. You guys have your HP back. You guys got your spell slots back. And you wake up to the sound of different sailors heaving over the side of the boat. The beautiful smell of the sea, salt air, and fish, and whatever else they're throwing up. And yeah, you start hearing some knocking on the door.
I'll answer it because I imagine Tali was up already and redressed in armor.
Okay. It is Dern. Dern is waiting by the door. He's actually took a few steps back to be honorable and that kind of thing. And so you open it up and you see him. He's been sailing all through the night and he looks exhausted. So he says, my watch is over for tonight. If we could have someone else keep watch over the ship, I'll be retiring if that's okay.
Of course, please.
Excellent.
No.
I left.
We'll ask one of the sailors we picked up.
I
That's
left.
all of the sailors we picked up.
I left the least drunk sailor at the helm. I say least drunk. He's covered in vomit, and he
I
had
cleaned
no
him
idea
up.
he was even on a boat.
Wonderful.
But he was the least amount. He still at least knew his name.
Okay.
So he's up front. I have no idea how well he's going to sail. So
Great.
good night
Good night.
or good day. And he kind of walks out and goes down, and you can see that he gets into like one of the hammocks. It's in like one of the little sections for the crew, and he promptly passes out.
I don't think he realizes that he's stuck in here now.
No. It's okay. He'll be fine.
It's fine.
He's fine.
Everything-
It's for his own
He
good.
will go down with the ship.
The ship is not going down.
Okay, we need him to get home. Wait, no, Kendall's we can sail home.
Excellent.
I watched this man sail all night.
Yeah, you can.
His shins are black and blue every time he woke me up.
Oh no.
Great.
My little shoes.
I'd like to take an hour to cast Find Familiar.
Okay, what kind of familiar you gonna have?
A raven.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice. Yeah, so over the next hour, everybody seems to be getting a little hungry because no one knows where any of the food's at. There's only beer on this boat.
That's all you need, right?
Oh dear. We've made a mistake.
We've made an error.
Liquid dinner.
Like what
There's not very much beer left.
Anyone have purified food and drink?
Where are we gonna get food to
Wish.
fish? Everybody, whip out your fishing poles.
Wait, you brought
There
a
are no fishing poles. You didn't pack them.
Oh man.
No.
Can I use my quarterstaff and like tie a string to it? Like I'm gonna try to
Spearfishing.
make.
Kendall's gonna like donate an earring for a hook.
I mean, I have Witch
I got
Bolt.
it.
Lightning kind of kills everything in the water.
Oh, I was gonna say, I have a bunch of spells.
Kill the ocean.
Maybe we shouldn't have used spell slots.
I mean,
to
if
fish.
you cast a spell with lightning damage, the book says it has a fireball's radius.
I have a
So
feeling there might be combat.
now we get a lot of fish.
You know what?
All right, does
That's
everybody go
some
up to the top deck? Is
Yes.
everybody up there?
Yes.
Of course.
The top deck is a royal mess. There's beer, like one of the kegs has fallen over during the night and it's like spilled across the whole deck. There is, and everybody seems to be rocking, like not just regular rocking as in you're out at sea. I'm talking about like severely, the boat may tip over kind of rocking because the guy at the helm is doing this number.
Can I run up and just like steady?
And he's steady,
Solid, right?
kind of looks down at you and he's like, "Oh god, I don't think
Yeah,
I don't think I
okay.
should be
You
driving
me,
right
I will
now."
kill you.
Once I'm done,
I will kill you so hard.
Wait, whoa. I look away for 5 seconds.
I'm like underneath the steering wheel. Don't puke on me. Don't puke on me.
You see it from always like,
You can see,
he's
my
like leaning
tiny-
closer and
my, like,
closer, And then he just burps.
Oh.
Did you puke on
We-
me?
He doesn't puke.
We've all,
But it's
But
still
the
pretty
smell
gross.
makes you want to
You
puke.
can just see what
Yeah. I didn't do it. And then he pukes over the side.
Pendleton's gonna push him now.
Off of the boat.
Once I'm done with my spell, I would like to try to sail the boat. You're good at navigating,
I
right?
got this. Pendleton's sailing it. She's got it.
What's interesting is that there's plenty of wind. You can see the sails flapping in the wind. But the boat isn't really moving that fast.
Well, I feel like the sails probably aren't in the right spot for sailing.
That'd be a fantastic
Pendleton's been on a boat
deduction.
before.
I feel like somebody
Part of the
needs to go
backstory, I
organize
forgot to
all
say.
the drunk sailors. Because a hangover is not an excuse not to work.
Exactly.
Pendleton produces a whip.
Somebody
Actually,
not
I have,
Pendleton
I
needs
have
to
the
work
third
on-
whip.
Oh no! That's worse.
I have the cantrip thorn whip.
Oh no.
Nice. It's one of those boats.
I was just gonna like.
Yeah.
Great.
It's
It's the really bad boat.
Kill our employees.
Great.
Perfect.
It only does 2d6. Oh,
2d6.
Oh, it only does twice the amount of a normal one, and it has
Nice.
infinite amounts of uses.
You could just
Exactly.
actually kill
Yeah.
a member like that. Don't.
Yeah.
You just show them this whip, they'll probably die.
Oh god.
They're already failing Constitution saving throws at the moment. Just want to point that out.
All right.
Pen is gonna
Wait.
run over and get like a crate from the ship and like put it in front of the steering wheel.
Oh boy.
You're feeling pretty good about this. You are not moving fast whatsoever.
All right.
Guys,
we need
fix
somebody
the
with
thing.
intimidation.
Me, I got a +3.
I have a +5.
Well, you know what?
Oh.
That doesn't mean I want to do it.
Well, I feel like as a paladin,
Well, to be fair,
people just being slothful and not doing their best.
You're right, and I don't. And
So, like, from a
the,
flavor
Talia
standpoint-
has this look on her face. She looks so disgusted by the amount of drunk sailors, like they're almost
Swap
like they're
the decks.
below her,
Fix it.
almost.
Do it.
take control.
What god do you worship?
Ilmater, the crying god.
The crying
Oh.
But I
god.
was raised on Hor, the vengeance god.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
Wreak
these gods.
vengeance on them.
Why did you ask?
Vengeance
Yeah,
and
why did you
crime.
ask?
I was hoping it might be one that I knew.
Wrecking our boat.
It's not tier. It's
There were like
Can you
two
press-
options
press our
that
boat?
I was ready for. And,
Yeah.
And those weren't the.
Exactly. We're in the one that. Tell me more about this god of yours.
Well, he is the one I worship now. He's a martyr. You know, he's all about taking the pain so somebody else doesn't have to. But the foundations that I was raised on was all about glory and battle, and you know, being vengeful to those who do wrong, to those who do not deserve it.
I like this god.
Wow. That's a
Which
cool
one do
god.
you identify more with?
Yes.
Because that childhood trauma really.
It's
It's
there.
deep.
It's deep. It's deep. I made many mistakes in my youth, and I'm trying to fix them, which is why I turn to the crying god in hopes that maybe if I make some sacrifices, it will undo what I have done.
As you say this, you hear some sailor off in the corner praying to the porcelain god. Oh God, please! Please, God, I don't want to die. I don't want to.
You don't want to die.
I'm gonna die.
You just hear Pendleton from up like, you're not gonna die.
You're not gonna
Yes.
die.
Yeah.
You're only gonna die if you don't fix the thingies to make the ship go.
Does anybody have any kind of spells to help these guys?
No, but I have spells
I
to
took
do their
no
job.
healing spells. However, I could try to scare them. into
I think I have a
working.
healing spell.
Oh, there we go.
I have.
Anything
I mean,
that
I have
might
lay
give
on
them.
hands, but I don't want to like
kinda
imply
wanna
an
use
entire
that.
pool on the sailors just to get us
Yeah.
there.
Wait, our ship is still like kind of trashed though. Can we like prestidigitation it?
I mean, I could. It would take like an hour.
long
but-
time.
Long time.
There's a lot to prestidigitate at
Look,
this point.
okay, I think
Just
we're
start
going to
throwing
have to
garbage
take
in
a
the
step back,
sea.
actually do some work So if we all start working, I can talk to the crew and see if they will start working. But we can't just be standing here doing nothing.
I've been working.
Perhaps it would
We're
be,
not going anywhere, so clearly it's not working.
Perhaps it would be best for you to talk to the crew.
I suppose I can do that.
None of us seem to be as...
I mean, I only have to cast Healing Word on one of them. Because we just need one to sail the ship.
Could do that, or I could sacrifice 5 lay on hands points because that cures of any poisoning or diseasing, and I assume that includes hangover.
Yes. But
Or
seem
you
to be
could go
more
full on drill
kind
sergeant
than us.
and just scare them sober.
However you choose.
Yeah,
I
bunch of
believe
drunk,
we're
scared
best
people
suited.
on a boat.
That's
It's
what
gonna
we
be
want.
fantastic.
I also have
I cannot wait to DM this
persuasion,
moment.
so I have to be rude.
Pendleton's ready to yell.
God, no.
Pendleton's like, please, Sam, put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach.
Captain Pendleton
I'm ready
is
to
ready.
roll, coach.
He takes out
Let's attempt to
15 for intimidation.
let's attempt to get one sailor to see if they can man the sails and see if that gets us anywhere, and if it doesn't, then we can talk to the rest of them.
Okay.
I feel like none of them are going to be as good as Gary.
You have
He
what is
needs
it?
to sleep or he'll die.
7, 6,
Kill us.
7, 8. So
8.
7.
So 7, yeah.
So 7 left on the boat that are totally trashed. Which one are you going to choose? Would you like to try to pick out the insight and see if you can pick out the best, most seasoned sailor? Or he's going to pick one at random?
Asmodeus, do you want to look around since your insight's higher than mine?
My insight is pretty cool.
If you want to
All
see
right.
if any of them look like maybe they're more seasoned.
I'm
than
rolling
the others.
against you, baby. So roll insight.
Oh, are you insightful too?
I'm insightful.
Insightful too.
I'm very insightful.
Ooh. We're both very wise.
I'm very
So what'd you get?
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh!
Kind of a waste of it, but I appreciate it.
So as soon as you're like, I gotta find the most seasoned sailor, and you're like looking around, like that one totally looks seasoned. And you like walk up to him, and you realize, one, he doesn't have any tattoos hardly at all.
Perfect, I like him.
He's a little older, and he looks very like strong. And you realize, oh, that guy's not a sailor. He's one of the like deckhands. He like carries things. And he's new. He's not a like seasoned sailor at all. And at that point, you look over to the side. You see another guy that looked very similar to Dern. More weather beaten. He looks a little older, a little weaker, but you get the idea that he's got a lot to offer as far as like his wisdom is concerned in sailing this ship. And so you pick him. You're like, all right, that's the one.
Call him Trevor.
I want to talk to both of them.
You want to talk to both of them?
Both of them.
All right, talking is going to be. This may only be a one-way conversation.
Do you want us to maybe try and snap them out of it before you speak to them?
Yes.
15 for
They
Okay.
need to be completely sober before I tell them their new
Let me look at
tasks.
my own hands real quick.
I'm going to clean the entire deck.
Okay, that's
Okay.
an hour and a half of
Yep,
work.
he's kind of just like sitting there writing with his quill, and it almost seems like the grime and dirt is just being like erased as if by like paint thinner.
Oh.
So your most frustrating moment while you're doing this is you see one of the sailors kind of walk around and is like, look, it's clean. It's like magic. And it's all over it again. You're like, I'm gonna kill that guy. I just cleaned that up.
I'll walk over to both of these
Okay.
men and lay one hand on each of their shoulders and lay on hands, both of them 5 points each to cure them of their hangover alcohol poisoning.
Excellent. The older gentleman that you picked out, he drank to excess, but he didn't drink over his excess, so he's not throwing up at all. So when you lay on hands, he's like, feels a lot more refreshed. And you also get the impression that he tried to sleep through the night, so he's not as exhausted. He says, oh, thank you, mistress. I really appreciate that. That's... Oh, man, I haven't drank like that since I was young. It was quite a while ago.
We can
I assume
help.
you need
Come
someone
sail
to help with the sales and get things in order. Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes. I'll of course. And he starts making his way over. He says, "Well, I'm not as quick as I could have been in my younger days, so I might need a little help in tying some of the rigging and things. Do we have anybody else who's not incapacitated?"
How does the other gentleman look?
He drank to excess and a little over. He still looks a little hungover. More along the lines of, why are everybody yelling? Why is the water so loud? But he's fit, but he's just very uncomfortable at the moment.
I want to grab him by the shoulder and kind of pull his attention to me.
Okay, just tons of really big, thick muscles. He's like, oh, yeah. Yes.
I know you're not feeling great, but we have a job to do, and I really need you to focus and get the job done so that we can all go home.
Absolutely, Captain. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Where are we going?
Hey!
What did you say?
I'm the captain!
Oh,
I'm up here!
yes, Captain.
Hi!
And all I see is like a hand from the top. Like, oh.
And maybe the top of my
the top of the hat and the hand.
little green hand.
Yes. Yes, Captain. Captain.
Not captain, me captain. Sub-captain.
Sub-captain?
So you start hearing the two of them communicating back and forth, and they obviously know each other. Like, hey, get up there at the rigging and pull that in and pull that line in. As soon as they start pulling in some of these lines, you see that the cloth of the sail gets taut, and as soon as it does, you see the whole thing lurches forward, and you start moving quickly. Of course, he's going to need navigation. He asks you for where you're going. You give it to him, and he starts sailing you through. So you're moving at a nice little clip. ETA, you should be there in probably a total of, 12 hours or so of sailing?
All right. So we got to take a little nippy nap. So we're ready to kill everybody.
Yep. Imagine he's standing above you.
So who's taking cap naps? Who's going to be doing whatever? Who's going to be doing stuff? Anybody going to be preparing for the ordeal ahead of you?
I feel like we have a missed opportunity for all the other drunken sailors. I just want to go yell at them.
Wait, I got this. I would like to intimidate them into helping our friends.
Okay.
Who are 14.
Most of them jump up and they're like, yes, Captain. They're used to hearing orders and just jumping up and obeying.
Take orders from Trevor.
But most of them are running in weird directions. One of them almost topples over the side of the boat. One of them is trying to do tie a knot, and you realize that's a hangman's noose. That's not.
Stop!
I'm not a sailor, but that's definitely the long knot.
Wait, somebody fix breakfast.
So everybody is just doing the best that they can. Everybody is moving, just not in the direction as you're really wanting them to go.
Can I grab one? As he runs by.
Oh yeah.
I
Yes.
I'm gonna grab him and be like, you know how to cook? Anything?
Well,
you're gonna learn.
Okay.
We got some rations.
Go down into the kitchen. Scrounge up some breakfast.
Yes, Captain.
Pendleton's hungry.
Absolutely, Captain. And he goes down, and you hear him pots and pans. He opened up some sort of a drawer, and you hear all the pots fall out. And you hear him cursing in the bottom. Oh!
I'm
it's dangerous out here.
It's dangerous. I just look at you and I'm he's got it. He's got it.
It's good.
Totally
It's
okay.
good.
Talia is going to walk up to the front area of the boat and spend her time, she's going to draw her sword and put it down on the boat and just spend her time praying the entire time.
Okay. Are you praying for anything in particular, or just?
Yes, she's praying for guidance to make the right choices, and she's praying for as little loss of life as possible, and for forgiveness for those who kidnapped the princess in the first place.
Do a religion. Religion? Is that the right one? Religion check?
Religion?
Faith check? Religion check?
Yeah. Religion.
19.
19. Ooh, this is good. Okay, so whenever you pray to a god, depending on that roll, you end up getting visions from your god.
Okay.
And so as you're sitting there and you're praying specifically for you to make right choices, and you're praying for forgiveness of whoever it is who's caused all this craziness. You get the envisionment of the future, and you get this vision of a boat, and the boat is not yours, but it's on fire. You see pirates running around with the symbol of the Shadow Leviathan on their shoulders and things, and different pieces. You also see a very strong woman who is by far the captain of that ship. She's got just very, very, lots of different guns and knives and swords and things to that effect, and she's definitely taking charge, and she's got this angry look on her face as she's battling somebody. And you get this whole idea of just absolute chaos. And then your vision kind of slowly shifts, and you end up seeing the princess in real life. And remember, the only thing you've seen of her so far is this portrait of her, where she's very timid and she's scared and doesn't even want to be in the photo that she's being put into, the portrait. And you see this picture of her, and she doesn't just look timid, she looks scared out of her mind, and she's trying her best to like run, and she's holding somebody and like running with them. But you're not really able to pick up who it is that she's running with, but you get the idea that she's just terrified and doesn't know what to do. At the end of your vision, you get this whole thing, you get the impression that bad things are going to happen. And there's really no way around it.
On brand for us.
On brand.
I sent you a message on Discord.
Excellent,
Bet
thank you.
she's battling somebody short and green.
And
Were
in the
there-
meantime, sorry, go
No.
ahead.
Were there any signs of anything unholy, maybe otherworldly, or was it just there's chaos and something bad is definitely going to happen?
Yeah, it's not like gods are intervening at all.
Yeah.
But it is. It's just. I don't want to call it a war, but it's just an encounter. Two forces that don't like each other.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Okay.
I don't want to freak anybody out.
In the downtime, I'm going to entertain our party by
Okay.
playing my hand drum.
Oh, nice. As you start doing that, you start realizing that as the sailors actually start like getting into the rhythm of it, and they're like, yeah, and they're used to these things, and you actually start hearing them like calling out to one another like different songs and sailing songs, and they actually start picking up and start getting back into the rhythm of stuff.
There we go.
They're still throwing up every couple of minutes, but I mean they're at least doing what they need to be doing.
They're gonna be prestidigizing for a
Explain
while.
a little bit more about what it is you're looking for. If you can do the text, or you can do it in all of.
Anything negative?
I don't think that they're
We're
Anything
in
like
danger.
any negative things that any of the followers have like reported or something that I can use as leverage?
Those who are of the mindset of self-sacrifice often are self-sacrificed.
Thank you.
Like that's leverage, right? Like if someone's going to put themselves in harm's way, you take advantage of them by putting them in harm's way, which is kind of a dick move, but I mean, it's the truth.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
We are in danger.
Specifically you.
Specifically me.
The rest
It
of
could
us
have been
don't
anybody.
follow
like I'm
God.
in
Could have been anybody.
No, that could be about anybody for sure.
Yeah,
No, it's
totally.
fine. It's fine.
Pendleton follows the god of swag. What do
The
you
god of
There's
All right.
bro.
Anything else you guys want to do while you're making your way? The sun is coming down off the side of the boat. It's coming off into the sunset at this point. You start seeing that the lights over the ocean are starting to just slowly dim, which is really a beautiful and spectacular sight as the sunlight kind of dances over the waves in the ocean. Everybody do a perception check.
That's a thing. Let's see.
That's okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, hello.
You see it, definitely.
An 8.
Nope.
I see
A
nothing.
natural 20.
What is
You
going
lie.
on?
I don't lie.
You don't need
I don't
never
lie. I don't
Never
lie.
do 20.
I don't lie.
It's the
All
dice. It's a really good die.
13? You don't see it.
Guys,
18, you do see it.
Never
So
mind.
the,
I'm too busy sailing.
I just like the pretty lights.
so most
Look,
people
it's like
are
a
paying
pickle-
attention to the most people are paying attention to the ocean and the sunset, which is quite spectacular. However, the people who got natural 20s see the island appearing far off in the distance, and actually you'd see that as well. But you also, the two who got 20s, see the lights of the ship that's harbored on this island. You can't make out from this distance what flag it's flying and that kind of thing. Matter of fact, even saying that it's a ship is very difficult from the distance you're at. You're only able to really tell the difference because of the way that the light bobs and dips slightly, as making it a ship as opposed to something that's on land. But you are getting close to it, and at this point, you start seeing the sailors on your ship start to light the torches, so they're going to be able to sail through the night.
We might not do that.
Light as few as possible, friends.
Light
Or-
0.
Yeah.
Light 0.
Use
Black
your
out.
eyeballs.
The stars will navigate.
So at this point, Dern is back in the helm's seat, and he says, without any kind of light, we're not going to be able to sail this efficiently.
With light, our ship will probably be attacked. So
Are we in danger here? You didn't mention anything about danger.
No!
You just said we were just going to go someplace to this
Listen,
island you
we're
want.
on our way to a surprise party.
Surprise!
That is so wild.
Definitely going to be a party. Someone's bringing
It's gonna
blood.
be the biggest and craziest party you've ever been to. I mean, probably a rager. But if they see us coming, they'll know we're coming, and then it'll ruin the surprise. So, listen, Dern, you don't want to light those, bud. Maybe
Okay.
it'll take us a little bit longer to get there, but that's cool as long as we still get there in the dark.
All right.
Blink, 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 blink.
You see him calling out to the other sailors and things, and he's a little bit more forceful than you've seen him so far. And he's calling for dousing out all the candles and all
Your
the.
inside voice.
What's that?
yes.
Yeah, dousing everything out, putting out lookouts at the front from the least drunk people up in the front so they can actually
How are they still
spot
drunk?
things.
It's been a whole day.
Hey.
Yeah, so he's definitely in charge and he's definitely moving things slow. You do take a noticeable cut in speed,
That's fine.
but you can slowly see the island and the ship out at sea, or in part, getting closer. What is your plan? Is what he's asking you now.
Kill
Do we
everyone.
head? Do we head
It's a
straight for the
surprise
ship?
party.
Ah, party hardy.
Where's the ship going? Like the other ship going?
Is it just
It's at port, basically. It's next to the land.
How good can everyone swim?
A ship that size can't go near shallow water. It needs to stay in deeper water. So what they do is they anchor it, probably from what you can guess, maybe 100, 200 feet away from shore. And then they take the boats, the small dinghies, and then they go out in the dinghies onto the...
Do we have those?
you do have a dinghy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That makes sense
Are
because
there
we're a
any
smaller boat,
like
so we can probably go closer.
outcroppings that we can see on this island that maybe we could take cover behind for our ship so we don't immediately see it?
Yes, so the island, for the most part, is shaped like a crescent moon.
Mm-hmm.
And so they are definitely right in the middle, where it's definitely deeper and they can get to the islands a little quicker. It is a mountainous range, so the kind of the mountains that you're seeing before you in the image. So you can head straight on, but they're going to see you, even in the dark.
here's
Well,
what we
would they
do.
see our dinghy? So if we
Not
put the
necessarily.
dinghy down and
That's what I'm
the
saying,
party
like,
goes
yeah.
to surprise.
We should
Our friends.
go and park or dock the ship around like the curve of the crescent, and then take the dinghy around and just kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah. I feel like that's a solid plan.
Okay. So, you
figure
give
out-
this information to Dern, and Dern says, okay, and they just start taking the long route around everything. And eventually you do end up stopping off at one of the edges of this crescent. And due to the depth of the water at this specific area, a quick dinghy ride, and you're on land.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys want to do? It is probably, at this point, because you had to do so much circumventing, it's probably close to midnight, if not a little later.
That's fine.
Ten
Darkest
hit the
hour.
ground and just face
I
down
have
in
a
the sand.
question.
Yes.
Is this other boat better than our boat?
Oh yeah. Your boat is meant to like transport cargo for the most part, or small whatevers. This is a pirate ship that they have. It's much larger. It is got cannons on there. It's
So we don't even need to like come back to this ship.
Oh my god.
I just like to
You could
remind
just
the
take
party.
their
Their boat is more better.
All we need is eyes on the princess.
Literally.
Drop the teleportation
Exactly, and then we're
token, and
done.
the army deals with it.
Exactly.
It's not
That's
a problem.
right. I
Like-
completely
Yeah,
forgot.
we don't even
We
have
don't
to
have
fight
to
these
get outta
guys.
here.
We just have to find her.
Or
We're not becoming pirates. What?
or
Do you not see my hat?
This
we
was my
can take
maiden
the boat,
voyage.
This is my dream.
and then we'll just have a boat. And that's dope. as
Yeah,
hell.
like we don't need to be
Henderson will
pirates.
have a
Like, we don't
boat.
need to be pirates. We're just owning a boat, and a great boat like this.
And
think
who's
of-
gonna sail it back? You?
Hey, we have
We
a crew.
did good enough before.
With
We
a
have a
crew
crew.
of
2 people.
minorly
Listen,
talented
we got
sailors.
we got Terry.
You want to come back for him?
Dern.
He is contracted.
Imagine
Who
he's
do
just
you
waving
think's
off the
rowing the dinghy? It's not us.
Can we bring him? Is he rowing for?
In
If
fact,
you want,
you know,
give
let's,
us a
let's
rope
send
and
them
out.
to go find the princess.
If we take him with him, though, we're basically leaving everybody to die if anything goes wrong. Because
Yeah,
that's
everyone's
fine.
gonna sail
Fuck those
out.
guys.
Or
That's fine.
They signed a
we
contract,
do
they're
our
fine.
quest. The military comes, says "Good job, boys," and we just take off with the pirate ship
Yeah, free boat and 100,000 gold.
with
I like
the
this
crew we
idea.
already have. There's no like concern if anyone dies because the military would have taken care of it.
The
Yeah.
military's
I don't
gonna
think-
die.
Unless
No one
the
knows.
princess is on the boat, we probably shouldn't get on it.
But what
It's
if
a free boat, is
Then
what
we-
I'm seeing.
We
just
can
I
go
just-
back for the boat. Let's just find the princess
Yes,
first,
thank
we
you.
don't even know
Thank
if the
you.
princess is
Yeah.
on the boat or
Let's-
on the island.
Okay.
Or dead.
Or dead. I
That's
have a
my
feeling
point.
she's not, but I'm keeping that to myself.
Do that.
Don't do that.
Let's
She's
find
dead.
La Princesa.
She's
I mean, if anybody had a hint to tell us if she was on the island or on the boat, this would be the time to tell us.
Did I
Let's
see where
look
she
on the
was?
boat.
Could I guess where she was? Did she look like she was on a boat? Or
Oh,
on land?
in your vision?
In the vision.
It's very difficult to tell.
That's what I
Do a quick just raw d20, 10 and above, and you'll have a better clue.
I got a 5.
You can't really tell if it's like you can't tell if it's a location like a tavern
Mhm.
that looks like it was built from brick or from wood from a broken down boat, or if it's a boat itself.
Okay. I say we go deeper into land and see if maybe they have some sort of civilization, permanent buildings that they might have built here. I just think we kind of need a bigger picture.
All right.
I blend into trees.
So while we're on the dinghy, let's talk about this. Are we going full murder hobo?
No.
Are we going recon rat? Like,
Let's-
what's the plan here?
I
Seek and
believe
destroy.
Destroy.
Let's just try and not
Kill as necessary.
get seen. Kill as
necessary?
Don't
Anybody
All
pass
that
go?
is
fight
necessary.
first. No.
As necessary, like I just stated.
to be honest, I enjoy how we dealt with the last.
I didn't.
I did.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have a good
I
time.
had a
In
good
the
time.
Tattooists.
in the sense of doing the recon beforehand. However, because we are more outside than trapped in a parlor, I can help you with reconnaissance.
Wait,
Okay. Oh, your raven came in too, right?
so this
Yeah.
this island, it's like a forest on it? Like it's
Yeah,
trees
there's
and
trees and
stuff and
things,
a bunch
yeah.
of vegetation and stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
The
I'm
island
gonna
isn't
blend
enormous.
Like filled
but
with it,
it's-
right?
I'm sorry.
Like filled with it, like plantation and stuff.
Yeah, you guys could definitely walk around to that kind of stuff without necessarily being seen. The closer, of course, you get to their boat, the more you can.
Hear me
I don't-
out.
I don't-
Hear me
I'm
out.
afraid what
Hear
you're
me
about
out.
to say.
Hear me out.
I hate it when you say that.
I know.
Personally,
He's about to say
that-
something really bad.
I from personal knowledge, that never is followed by
You gotta
something I
hear
want to
me
hear.
out.
Okay.
Hear me
Okay,
out.
I'm listening.
Right? This place has big forest, bunch of vegetation on it.
Yeah.
We're
Don't
trying to
worry,
look
there's
for
your
someone.
observation.
You should get rid of the forest.
No. We're not burning the island down.
Oh,
But
look,
wait.
there she is.
She's
Wait,
dead.
no,
We
wait.
killed her.
But wait, no.
She's
She
charred.
looked frightened.
Was she
You
meant
can
to
It was
be
us,
here?
we started.
Okay, if we start a fire
Xanadar's eyes start
on this,
glowing.
let's say this
Like
end
just-
of the island, and it starts spreading, they will see that and be like, "Oh man, we gotta get back to the ship because the island's burning down." Like they're not gonna get caught in the fire. It's not gonna spread that quickly.
We shouldn't start fires and we shouldn't go on the boat. Those
But
are all
what
bad
if
ideas.
they get on the ship and then leave?
That's why we have one person set the fire and the rest of us on the ship hiding and wait.
We
With the
shouldn't
military.
be on the
How
boat.
sneaky
I
does
promise
this
you
group
don't
of
want
folk
to
look?
be on the boat.
With
I'm a
the
goblin
military.
in
We
Also-
drop the military there.
You want the whole
They
military
clear
on
out
that
the
ship.
boat.
What if she's already on the boat?
Then perfect. We drop the military thing and we find her and we don't need to burn down the forest.
Can we? Yeah. Okay,
Then
so
we would have
look
burned down this
around
island
before we make
anyway.
any rash decisions, like
Yeah,
starting
yes.
fires.
It's efficient.
I feel like you just want the boat.
I'm thinking
Listen, I just
we
want
should
the boat.
smoke them out because I don't think the fire will spread at a dangerous rate.
What if we do like fake fire?
I don't
Like-
know how we could
like-
To be
accomplish
honest,
fake
Fire pit with a
This
blanket.
is a tropical island. The plants are probably too wet to burn normally.
Look at
Lots of smoke, not necessarily a lot of fire.
see.
As a druid, I hate this plan.
It would probably.
As a paladin, I also hate this plan.
As a
This plan
fellow
is awful.
druid, as a fellow druid, I love this plan.
As a goblin who hates manual
we
labor,
just-
I also hate this.
For completely different
Can we
reasons.
just do some recon, maybe using the
Yes.
Raven, and look around and see maybe
Mouse
we
If-
can find
Or
her?
bear?
Ma-
Mouse or bear?
You have a raven as well.
We do have the Raven, yeah.
My-
Familiar.
My idea is
Mouse
that
could get on the ship.
The rat rides on the raven.
exactly. That is my exact plan.
That's a legit
To
plan.
grab
Yeah.
to grab you in your mouse form, and then fly, and then once we find a location that we want to more properly investigate, then we drop down and separate, and reconvene, and continue that way.
I love this idea.
Airdrop him onto the ship.
I'm thinking like aerosol, like just I'm gonna zip line down.
Exactly.
Give him a little parachute.
Exactly.
It'll be like Redwall. We're going full mouse warrior here.
That's a good
go.
plan, and the rest of us will
You
just
ready for a
hunker down
session
here.
3?
Yeah, there you go. So at this point, Dern pulls your dinghy up to the sand,
Carry.
and you guys are ready to start moving. What do you guys want to start doing? What's the final verdict?
I
like,
shrink.
I like that plan, and I think the rest of us should just
I pick you up.
hide here in the vegetation.
I can actually trade vision with my raven, so I can notify us what I see. I won't be able to see here, but I will be able to see and hear everything through the eyes of the raven.
Okay, actually, before I become a mouse, keep an eye on Pyro. Over here.
Talia's standing very close to him, and she's kind of like,
He seemed
don't
really
fucking
saying.
do it. Don't do it.
Hear me out.
We could come out. It would
tall
be
is
a
your
lot
character?
easier.
But who's to say they're even in there? They might all be
Well,
on
if
the
they
boat.
don't come out, then we
why
know
we
they're not
should
in
get
there.
And then
Drop
we've
the rat onto
completely
the
burned
boat.
down an entire island for no
It
reason.
doesn't
I
take
feel
that
like
much work
mice
to
are
burn down
pretty
an
common
island.
on ships.
No,
It takes a lot of work to get off an island that's burning.
It would be more smoke than fire, and it's the middle of the night. They
Yeah,
wouldn't
that would
really
just send
see
a
it.
smoke signal to right
They'd
where
just
we
be like,
are.
why is the sky slightly more gray?
Oh man, that air
fire's
pollution!
bright.
Am I right?
Chef's
Like-
cooking again, I guess.
Hear me out. We airdrop the rat onto the boat.
Yeah.
Because mice are pretty common on ships.
Yeah.
They are.
Nobody would ever suspect just a mouse.
Mhm.
He does recon on the ship to see what he can find. We do recon on the island with our little people feet. Go see what we can find.
But
Because
we
we
need
can't get on the boat.
Right,
without
but we need the
being late.
wizard to look through the familiar to alert us if something goes really
I'm
wrong.
pretty sure once he's been airdropped, he's gonna be stuck for a minute.
I love
Sorry,
that we
buddy.
always split the party
do,
and it's
and
me
I-
by
I'm trying to help you.
No. Hear me out. We leave the mouse on a side quest.
No,
and
okay.
we go.
Here's what we do. You drop the rat on the mouse, on the boat, and then you guys can search the island, and I will get as close to the boat as I can. And if something goes wrong, I'll go rescue the mouse.
You know, with the
My
Deep doodoo bird.
my raven is limited in what it can do, but it can cast certain spells that might help. Not anything ranged, but it can help where it might.
So you guys could get in the dinghy and follow the raven
Oh,
towards
exactly.
the boat.
Alright,
Exactly.
Sweet.
And then you two stay on the island and explore.
Okay.
The
I'm green, I'll blend in.
You're green.
I
You're
don't really
green.
want to leave them alone. Do you understand, though?
It's fine. He tries to set a fire. I kill
If
him.
they-
Simple.
if they end up being
If
a
you can
distraction, then they end up being a distraction, and that is fine.
Not very nice.
That's true.
I
Okay.
kind of like reach over to your shoulder to like.
Do we
Pat
have
him on the
He goes to
anyone?
pat me and I
But
just,
as it happens, you see like the skin kind of drip off.
No.
Oh, he's got cootie. It's gross.
That's right. That's not sanitary.
I'm still holding you. I'm like, Bear!
You cannot kill
Squeak,
what is
squeak.
already dead.
You're nasty.
Yeah.
You're nasty.
He pulls away as the skin kind of reforms.
That's icky. Put on some gloves. Do some hand sanitizer.
Lots of men.
Hand sanitizer.
All right, so Raven,
You
Rat,
need to moisturize.
what are you doing?
Yes.
Moisture.
Okay. And then the rest of you guys are just sitting there next to the dinghy, or are you guys going to go into the forest or do anything? Where are you guys going to hide out?
Yeah.
Dinghy until otherwise told.
We
So,
can, yeah.
We
Yeah.
may need to be able to move at a moment's notice. I only have a mile range on how
Yeah, I
far
think it would be
my
better
familiar.
if we were on the dinghy, so that way, one,
Yeah.
you can sit and you don't have to worry about moving, and if we need to row, we can move.
I trust you that if we do need to move at a moment's notice to notify me so I can properly exit my trance and leave with you.
Okay.
Don't
And to keep me safe
Yes, of
from
course.
Unsavory party members.
Yes. Yes.
Not
yes.
enemies.
Not enemies.
Party
Party
members.
members. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Just walk
All right.
around with jiggly elf shoes.
Do you have the little bells on
Yeah.
that? Full on keyboard.
Anti-stealth.
Great.
You wanted to stealth with those shoes on through
Disadvantage.
a forest?
Yeah.
Sound
I'll wrap
of-
them in.
Very
I'll wrap
well.
them in cloth.
Great.
Curly
Splat,
shoes.
splat,
They're
splat.
steel toned for extra kick power.
Oh,
At this point, the Raven takes flight. You're on the back, and you start taking off towards the pirate ship, right?
perfect.
Terrible.
Pretty far away. Go ahead and do, the two of you, do perception checks.
Ravens have a red.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Natural 20.
Still too far away for you to see, really, with your mouse eyes. Natural 20 on this side. With your raven eyes, you see there's lots of activity on the boat. It's not just like a few people running around. Like there's at least 20 people that you can see on the boat, and they're shipping things from the dinghies back and forth. They're getting supplies and putting them on the boat.
Like they're getting-
You're getting ready to leave is a very good possibility.
I
do you keep
have
going
planned to
closer?
stop them. Yes.
Okay. You fly up a little closer. Do another perception check.
That's the same number.
Oh, perception check. That is 21.
21.
14.
14. He's flapping really hard, and it's like winds in your eyes. And you're like, I can't see nothing. There's feathers in my face.
Yeah, we,
Really small eyes.
like rescuers just give you
Yeah.
highlights and goggles.
You see the princess, and she's on the top of next to the steering wheel, up at the top.
She's at the
helm?
princess is at the helm of the ship.
She's talking to people.
She's
Um,
talking to people, and she is she bound at all?
No, she's not bound.
Does she look like she's one of them?
No, she's a princess, and they're all pirates.
No, does she seem allied to them?
No, as a matter of fact, you can see that she is really pissed off, and she's yelling at the captain, obviously the captain of this ship.
In a
who's
bitchy
unwanted.
princess way, or in a pirate who is ordering people way?
That's a very hard line. Do an insight, and that's going to be a very high roll.
Oh.
I believe in you. Never mind.
You tried so hard.
15.
It could go either way. Like, she's either in charge and you just pissed off, or she's really upset that they haven't taken care of her. And, do you know who my father is? Kind of stuff. You can't make out any words from this distance, but you can definitely see that she's unhappy. And the pirates aren't really, as far as body movements that you can see, she's like yelling and screaming. And then the captain just goes and she points to the side, and the princess kind of storms off a bit and goes down into like the captain's quarters.
Perfect.
And there's another gentleman who looks kind of frail, looks more like a noble of some kind. Not high royal noble, but like, I don't know, Walmart noble?
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and
He's mid.
He's trying his best, is what we're saying here. The clothes don't fit him very well, and he kind of like, trails after her and goes into the same room. And the captain just starts yelling at her crew, and you can start hearing the sounds from the distance that you're at of her saying, "We got to get out of here. Get this stuff together. What are you doing? Pick that up. Move it where it needs to be moved. We need to be out of here in a couple of hours."
This isn't exactly what we were thinking it was going to be. We found the princess, but she isn't as captive as we thought. In fact, she's unbound entirely, and arguing with the pirates, and luckily she just stormed under deck. She seems free to move as she pleases.
Well, I mean, she's just a
I
princess.
can't hear anything because I'm on the back of the right. I mean, so you guys can have a conversation. But
Is that the boat?
Where are we?
my eyes, my poor girl's eyes.
Look, it doesn't matter. We know where she is. We have to just go and get her.
Yes, that is the point. But we should also maybe investigate what is happening, because if she has turned traitor to the country, that could be an issue if we actually liberate her, only to have her once again plot.
How do you
Plot and
suggest
scheme.
we do that?
I don't know yet.
Well,
I was
we
looking for
I
suggestions.
don't like that smile.
better figure it out.
What do you mean?
I go plot and scheme.
Roll initiative.
Just chuck the military stone over there.
I don't
Kobe.
necessarily know if that's the best idea, because if there's something else going on here, the military shows up, they're just going to start slaughtering everybody until they get their princess back.
And then we get our money.
Yeah, like, where's the problem?
She
Matters
may,
of the state are not
she may
ours.
also be a shapeshifter.
Which? Listen.
Either way, we get our money.
Yeah.
Do you toss the coin? Do you not toss the coin?
I say money. Money.
100,000 gold
I-
is not a small amount.
I will take I will take your instruction on this. We are reaching the boat shortly now, though.
Yeah.
So definitely take into account our timing.
Yeah.
This is not a seafaring bird.
No. Oh, it's not. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like getting battered by the sea air.
The mouse.
They will.
Sweet,
they will
sweet boat.
notice. They will notice the raven. It is dark, so maybe not. But he does need to transform if he's going to flip that coin.
Did we give him the coin?
Yeah, he's carrying all the coins because we trusted him.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
right.
around.
That's right. I remember that. I remember that.
He's the one who doesn't care about coin.
That's correct. I mean, we could simply call the army, but I feel like maybe we should go talk to somebody. Maybe not necessarily as a group, just in case it gets violent. But
So I have no idea the princess is there.
Yeah.
So
No.
I'm gonna recon when I get there.
Yeah.
Unless somebody tells me.
I have no way of telling you anything.
that's the other reason I kind of want
Like,
to leave you. I kind of want to leave you guys like in the dinghy, like near the ship, like as close to the side of it as you can get, in like still a safe spot, and go speak outwardly to the captain and see if maybe we could parlay in some way. For one, to see if something fishy is going on, and for two, so you could hear me talking about the princess, that she's there, so you don't have to look for her.
Why doesn't the Bert just make a U-turn back to the dinghy so you can tell him this
I mean, we could
information?
do that as well, but it would also maybe be decently advantageous to have him already on the boat in case something goes wrong and I need to very quickly signal him to call the army.
I know.
Does
but,
anybody
like,
have message?
I do, but the bird can't cast it.
Okay.
So you have to drop me off regardless. Before.
Well, aren't you
Just,
still holding on to him? Or
Aren't
can
you
you
a
bring him
wizard?
back? You could
I
bring
mean,
him
I
back.
could
just like
Yeah.
just make
no,
a
you're not
U-turn.
Yeah, yeah, and just bring you back
and
to
then
the
take him
dinghy.
back to the ship.
Yeah.
Very, very well. I mean, we are still traveling towards the boat in a away
I
ship,
still want to
correct?
talk to the captain.
Okay,
and see what's
so then
going
it will
on.
be a shorter flight back.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Go back.
you start feeling the whole boat. You're like, I see the boat. You're like, we're going on the opposite.
We're going to Rowland
Where are we going?
You missed the boat! I'm just imagining
I just start like tapping on the radio. Where are we going? It's right there. I see it.
little mouse hands.
The cheese. Hot pepper jack cheese.
So you make it all the way back to the dinghy.
Don't shoot back.
At this
Just
point, you hear some rustling in some of the trees and foliage right next to the your dinghy.
Just in time.
Are we all in the dinghy?
suppose.
Or is Pendleton?
Well, you guys are on the beach. You guys are walking around on the beach.
Yeah.
But next to the shrubs and stuff, you start hearing some rustling.
Sword out,
Yeah, I'm
ready
drawing
to go.
my sword and kind of standing in front of everybody.
Out from the wilderness comes Dern, and he's carrying bananas. He's like,
Hey,
You
Terry.
let him
you
leave?
guys didn't pack any food.
Paying
so I
attention to you.
grabbed some food.
That makes sense.
Aw.
There's a whole bunch of bananas over there. Let me go get you guys some bananas.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, a whole day without any food and just beer.
How far away is the pirate ship if we were to walk?
Probably if you're walking, maybe. Oh, that's actually a good point.
Good job.
25 minutes, 30 minutes. It's about a mile and a half.
It's around 1 a.m. now, right?
Yeah, at this point. It's
I
about
think
one.
we should take the dinghy and come up behind the boat. Which way is the boat facing? Is the front towards us or is the other way?
Yeah, the front is actually facing towards where you're parked.
Okay.
So it's going to make its way out that direction.
Okay. I think we should. They look busy, right? Like they're packing.
Yes,
We
they are
should
preparing to leave momentarily.
Take the dinghy and park like right up next to the pirate ship so that we can climb up the side so that we don't have to, because it's in the middle of the ocean basically.
They'll definitely see if you come up on a dinghy. It's like a desert. Just oh look, they're coming.
Oh look! What am I saying? Well, I don't see another way to get on there, and I don't want to just slobber them without knowing what's going on.
Still think we airdropped the rat.
Is the mouse back yet?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are
we're
back.
both back.
So the mouse gets back and has his little paws on his hips in the sass. This close.
We have new
Squeak, squeak.
information.
Squeak squeak.
We have new information. I do believe that you And the bird will still be necessary for the next section of what we're planning, regardless of what we end up doing. So, hold on a minute. Maybe if you have words to input on the situation, because there's a lot going on right now.
You hear this Dern just eating beans, man. Just
The most serious
Kinda
mouse
hungry.
nod ever.
You guys, I think, should, and maybe it involves airdropping the rat, I'm not sure, but you guys should stay reasonably back, and I am willing to trek the beach and meet with the, I assume that there were pirates on shore. I'll meet with them and parley with their captain and go speak to her. It might be smart to drop the mouse and keep the raven nearby so you can hear what's going on. But I think we need more information before we just send the entire army after them.
Because we could help the rat, and then the rat could go talk to the princess.
So I get free wild
is
shapes
true.
to mouse, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna be human again so I can talk. Okay, so hear me out. I go talk to the princess, and before I talk to the princess, I go listen to the princess and see what she's talking with Barnes and Noble about. And then after that, I can unwild shape and have a conversation with her. Or if things look shady, I go back to the raven, and then we can decide how we want to go as a party.
Okay.
But if it's something where, hey, she doesn't want to be there, she was kidnapped, I just throw the token and the army kills everyone.
Sounds.
I don't really want you to be there by yourself, though.
I have the raven.
If you are wild shape, like out of wild shape and as a human, the raven is not going to be very helpful.
But you can always just like bounce back real fast.
Or I can be a bear.
Or you can be a
And
bear.
then you'll be alone with a boat full of pirates.
That sounds...
To be fair, if he is alone with a boat full of pirates, he could just throw the token anyway.
It's very temporary. I am only alone until the soldiers get there.
Yeah,
Just like instant, right?
we have no idea.
No.
We don't have any idea.
It's a
Actually, you do.
teleportation.
Do
It's a
we?
teleportation
Well, it says it's
circle.
30 seconds, right?
it's gonna take like 30 minutes for
Yes.
it to like
Yeah.
fully It's like a
It's a teleportation
origami thing. It
circle.
kind of
Yeah.
unfolds and unfolds and unfolds, larger and larger and larger. It takes about 30 minutes, and then it's a big portal, and then they come through all at once.
Yeah.
So regardless, we
never
need to
mind.
stop them from leaving.
Yes.
Which is why I should go talk to her.
Yes.
So she
I
can't
bel-
leave. And
I could also find a sneaky spot without people to activate the token. and,
That
like,
is a good idea.
And I think that we should be doing these things at the same time.
Yes, that should be done in
Yes.
tandem.
You should pull aggro from the captain while I go
Yeah.
through the back door.
I don't like the idea of you being completely alone. I believe you should take either one or both of them with you, because there's going to be nothing stopping them from shooting you on sight. And just like with him, I don't want you to be completely alone. He has a lot of forms that he can go into that will subvert damage, but you
Yeah,
don't.
almost enough. I could play the
Shield of
actor
faith and
of
blessing
Maroon
heroes
Sailor.
and I
look
spells.
You look thug enough.
Oh my god.
I got yaddies.
Yes, you do have tattoos.
Yeah,
Yep.
I could play
I
the role of Maroon Sailor
will-
quite well.
Lots of
Bring-
maroon goblins out
I'm
here.
not going in
Shut
under a guise. My plan is not
Oh
to
my god.
pretend to be a
Play
pirate.
pretend with me.
What would be the benefit of that? Be that there
They
would
don't
be the question
shoot us
of
on sight.
even pirates have a code.
More like
Right.
Yeah, to
guidelines.
kill pretty women in fancy armor.
If they wanted to kill her, she'd be dead. She's
No.
not dead.
That's
You
talk-
are a pretty woman in fancy armor.
I'm just saying.
I am
don't-
haggard goblin.
They don't seem like the type of people to shoot first, otherwise the princess wouldn't be alive.
You don't know these people.
That's why I wanted to go
Maybe
alone,
they-
because I can
maybe
eat
they
an
want-
arrow and be fine.
Me too. Maybe they wanted the pretty princess. That's
That's what I'd like to find out.
they don't want you.
I will bring
Can
backup.
you eat 20 arrows?
So
because
long.
there's lots of pirates.
There's
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Confidently.
More pirates than Talias.
all three of you look dangerous enough to be taken seriously, and you
Exactly.
have corruption on you.
Yes.
You look like you would warrant attention regardless.
Look, I have.
I look like I should be shot on sight.
I don't like to do it,
Just
but
make sure
I
you-
can be
Gotta
intimidating.
take one of the pauldrons off.
And
so
I
you
can be
show off
taken
your back.
seriously.
Regardless of how the three of you go about actually approaching
Mm-hmm.
and speaking with them, you should. No one should be alone,
Okay.
because this is a very dangerous, legendary pirate crew,
Mm-hmm.
and we are on their territory.
Mm-hmm.
We are only level 6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
9.
9.
That's why I'm trying to talk.
We
and
are
not
level
get into
Yeah.
9.
combat.
What is Asmodeus thinking at this moment?
Yeah.
Wait, should you take off your adventure pin if you're going to
Just tuck it
portray
inside
it?
my jacket.
Okay.
Asmodeus's gears are turning, but they haven't reached a conclusion
Okay. So what's everybody gonna do?
How many zombies are you going to get out of this?
Yeah, a lot.
How many from the party and how many pirates?
That's the
Nice.
question.
Gonna get one.
I have an emergency situation. I have a thing to do in an emergency, but I don't want to exactly fall back on that.
Is it a fireball?
Is it a fireball?
I can do that far more than than the spell I was thinking
I don't care
about.
how big the island is.
What are you thinking?
That's my day.
You got the
There are
wheels
thoughts.
are a turning.
I don't
Well,
like
If it starts with hear me
Hear
out,
me
we're
out.
not
Hear me
gonna
out.
listen.
Hear me out.
I
If we
don't,
start a fire.
I don't like how fast your
Boat
hamster
fire.
is running.
There's smoke
yet.
coming out
It's
of the
not.
ears.
It's not a fully
Right.
great plan yet. Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, let's workshop
Okay,
and
alright.
speak it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Use
there
the
are,
ideas.
Start talking.
there are 5 of us. Plus Dern.
There's 5 of us and like 30 of them. We got this.
How many were there actually?
Oh,
Yeah.
pirates?
People,
Do
regardless of
a
pirate or
quick
not.
investigation check, just if you remember.
Yeah, natural 20.
I don't believe this is random. This has been ranked.
There were, you would guess there were at least 20 on the ship, another 10 to 15 that were moving things from the shore to the ship.
30, 35 that we saw, probably more under the deck, not including the princess and her guardian noble.
She got Barney Noble.
Barnes and Noble.
What are you thinking?
Barney the Noble.
No, it's
That's
not a
not-
good idea. Or no. Okay, what is it?
Well,
I'm trying to think of a really good idea, but there's.
We can workshop this.
It's just that I'm thinking outside of my class. is what I'm
Oh.
doing.
Well, it is important to think about the whole group and incorporate what
Yes.
we are all skilled at.
Yes.
I would love for Pendleton to completely obliterate the rudder of the ship so they can't sail away, but I
can do
don't
that.
know how to get you there safely.
But then we can't sail away with our new ship.
But
We
then
can fix it.
they'll
Bad
How
news
far
for
away
you.
is this little
About the
ship?
ship.
By
I
walking
can
or
just
flying?
jam it.
Walking.
If you're just
I don't want
walking,
them
it's
to
just going to take like an hour and a half.
before
If
the
you
portal's
move like
done.
speed
We
walking,
can repair
you can
that.
cut it in half.
You jam the anchor.
Would
point.
I be able to get
That is
close-ish
also something.
to the ship without being seen? Like you said, it's like a crescent moon, right? And the ship's in the middle.
Yep, and the ship's in the middle of like the entire crescent, and they're having dinghies go back and forth to the land. So as soon as you hit the beach, they're going to see you.
No, actually.
But you could be in the fringe next to the beach, which is where all the greenery is. There's probably a good 15 feet. Actually, let me see.
You got a map?
If you want to get close, I can go ahead and attempt to feel out their honor, and if they have none, you can remain in the woods, in the forest, and drop the teleportation circle and bring the army here. Because I'm not offended if I don't make it. But I don't want to just send them in there without knowing what's going on.
Yes.
And there's
I think
I
we
don't think a
need
better
more
way to do it.
information.
I agree.
We could just take a pirate. Like, we don't have to go straight to the pirate captain. We can
No, I want to meet up with the ones on the beach and tell them that I wish to parlay with their captain. See if they'll bring me on the ship.
Well, can we just grab a pirate and see,
That may
rather than talking to all of the pirates on the beach?
That
I don't
may
think they
be
want
difficult.
They would want to work with us also if we did that.
They might want to work with us if I threaten to kill them.
Then they will shoot us all
No,
15
if
of
we
them.
borrow a pirate,
Borrow. I like how you use these words.
Commandeer.
So what, we borrow the pilot, we threaten
we
him into
borrow the
submission, and then what,
pirate?
we send him back and he tells all his friends, hey, I met these crazy people in the woods and they want to talk to the captain. That's not going to go very well.
No, we
who said he
dispose of
goes
the
back to
body.
his friends?
Then we're back to square one.
What if he
Wait.
just joins our crew?
What's the benefit?
He tells us if they're going to be open to parlay.
Yeah. We don't know.
His life is forfeit either way. But
So
you don't have to die.
this is a famous pirate, right?
Captain Morgan. Haven't you heard of her?
Oh yeah, everybody's heard of Captain
The
Morgan.
Rum Raiders.
She's Pendleton's hero.
Oh god.
My thing is, we need more information, but I really don't think they'll take a paladin asking to parlay.
They might
Paladins are the people who would parlay best with.
Perhaps if Maroon to say there.
I don't want you there alone doing the talking.
I don't want anyone alone at all.
What if me and Contract Man?
How wide is the ship deck?
I don't like
ship
that
then?
question.
I don't like that. I would love to know that as well, actually.
Oh, hello.
That is
Oh,
important.
hey, that's a boat.
Yo.
That's about...
10,
That's a
15,
nice
20,
boat.
25, 30, 35, 40.
I got
across.
it. I got it.
Oh, dude.
I got it.
I'm afraid.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I
Are we
got it.
sinking the boat?
So where's the princess on the boat?
Here.
She's
in
in
the
the
back.
captain's quarters,
Underneath
yeah.
here.
Here.
In the lower
Yeah.
quarters.
Yeah.
In the captain's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's probably windows.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yep,
you-
Yeah,
there's always
were there
windows
back
at the back of the
windows?
boat.
Yeah.
It depends on the type of ship it is, but
Well,
yeah, there's
we-
mostly windows in the back.
We
that
saw
see.
it. Were the back windows in the captain's quarters?
You guys were moving from the front of the ship.
Yeah.
You didn't see the back.
What's the plan?
kill ourselves.
But
So-
you can kind of see even from this video, the image here, that there are some windows around that side.
Yeah.
So it's pretty.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good bet.
There's
There's
a
the
lot
big
of
windows
windows
on the
throughout the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
boat.
and there's always these big windows on pirate ships in the
Mhm.
back.
Yeah.
Just so fancy and like this.
Asmodeus, what's your plan?
I don't like.
So the deck of the ship
Uh-huh.
is big enough. The thing is, I gotta develop the rest of the plan. But so most of them are like on top of the deck, right? These pirates.
No, not necessarily. There's a middle section where there's like a grate they pulled out of the way, so they can put storage down in.
I keep forgetting that the two of you are of similar standing. Can you also become a mouse?
I actually don't think I can wild shape.
What level of druid are you?
3, but I don't think. I don't know
Well,
about
so
druids.
all druids get wild shaped though.
At 2 or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
literally at level 2 you
Yeah.
can wild shape.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
the so the two of you can be mice because my raven has 2 sets of talons,
Totally. Was it Red Dawn or whatever it is?
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, Redwall just.
Redwall.
and then
there
we're
it
just
is.
like then the two of you can be mice together. You could fully enact whatever devilish scheme you're planning, and maybe get a
I'd like to
a
get
fungal
into this
servant.
plan.
As long
So-
as it doesn't involve fire, I'm good.
It doesn't involve fire, but so how many are like? So if I were on the deck,
Yes.
how many sailors or pirates would be in my way on reaching the princess?
About 20, 25.
25.
Depends on
And
like
they're
if
on
they've
the
actually
deck.
just brought a bunch of load or they just left with the load.
And they're on the deck.
But we're
That you
also
can
mice.
see.
Yes.
We don't have to.
Well,
you are
I don't
mice.
have to be a mouse though. I could be something else.
What is your plan?
My plan
Yes,
is
that's important.
Please
Is-
spit it out.
so that I have a bunch of AoE spells.
Indeed.
And with the width of the ship, if I position myself correctly and if they're positioned in a specific way, I could just thunderwave a few times and push them off the ship.
I thought we were trying to get information.
Well, we just need the princess.
So plan B.
Yeah, but I would like to know what's going on.
I don't.
I mean,
When did we move on?
so
I don't exactly like that
I
plan.
like that.
I think it's a great plan. I think that's the great start of a plan. I
Great.
feel like that
I
will.
feel a little in danger just having him go on the boat with me. Maybe I'll go by myself with the
I
Raven
would deign
after
to
all.
agree with you.
Do we even,
Just
regardless of my desire to know what's going on, objectively, we don't even need to be on the boat. We could stay in the woods, summon the army, and tell them she's on the boat. We saw her.
Well, what's stopping
we
them from
want to know
leaving?
the princess, right? So we want to know the princess's
Intend.
intent.
Yes, but regardless of that, that aside, we do not need to be on the boat to bring the army here.
No.
I mean, so we start summoning the army. We send the raven with the mice,
Yes, the
or
mice. 'Cause
or
I-
mouse.
I don't trust. I don't like the attacking everyone on the ship plan per se, but I also like even less the idea of you being completely alone.
You're right.
There are 2 mice right here.
There are 2 mice and
It's the
a
mice
raven
side
that
of the
could
room.
I just-
mildly help.
I have a really bad feeling like we might have been wrong, and we might have been given misinformation, or maybe they didn't have the
That-
full picture.
That is what we're
See,
trying to figure
yeah.
out
That's
from both
not
ways.
a
Yeah.
concern, though.
But I'm concerned.
Then I view that as your problem.
Great.
I'm just saying, this is
Pendleton, what are you
something that
thinking?
we have to live with or die with for the
Pendleton's
rest
just
of our
eating
life.
bananas with Terry.
Let's
But-
put it like this.
Trying to figure it out.
Actually, so Jordan looks over and goes, how long have they been arguing on this?
How long?
2 days.
I'm like, listen, man,
That's
I
20
just,
minutes or
like,
so?
listen, man, I just want to kill something.
Let's put it like this. Our paladin has certain rules that she needs to follow at all times, or she loses her oath.
Yeah, and then
And
the smite goes
all
away.
of
How
her
are you gonna feel
powers.
about that? The
Wait,
smite
wait.
goes away.
I have
You
an
gonna kill the
idea.
smote?
You
Not
want
until
to,
I officially
you
become
want
an
to destroy
Oathbreaker now.
things, right?
Kill the
Ugh.
smote.
What if you sneak on and you disable the ship?
Yes, I do like this.
You
one.
can be a rudder. I will let you do your thing, as long as it's not fire, and you don't alert the entire crew to our
Do you
presence.
just not like fire?
On a wooden boat?
Oh. Okay, this is a legit.
Let's onward.
This is a case by case basis. I thought you just didn't like fire in general. Okay.
I'm a little concerned with his propensity for fire as a druid. Like, nature should
But you
be
travel with a
alive.
devil.
Are you going to light
gray
everything on
area.
fire?
How far are we from tree line?
Maybe.
Yeah, you're only like 5 feet away.
And you disable the ship so it doesn't sail away.
And you get to wreak
I was
havoc
gonna start
the way you want it.
You know, the
But
tree
don't
line.
destroy the
Down.
boat, because
See,
Pendleton wants
You
the
Alright.
confused my intent.
Quick
My
walking
intent is
or
not
just
to create
brisk
havoc,
walking.
A
but
brisk
to
walk. So you
quickly
have,
and efficiently extract our
40 minutes.
our goal. And whether that calls for distractions, I wasn't trying to kill anyone with either of them. There's water below the ship, and a thunder wave doesn't. I mean, unless I do some other things, it probably wouldn't be enough to kill any of them.
Okay.
But would be enough to reposition everyone so that I have enough time to walk around the ship.
But then the whole ship would know that you're there.
Except they would also be off of the ship in the water.
But there are people beneath the deck.
I didn't say it would give me unlimited time. It would just give me enough time.
In theory, if he were to
theory.
thunder wave,
Yes.
about how long would it take the rest of the crew to like walk up a set of stairs?
Not long.
Yeah. You got like 12 seconds there, bud.
All right.
That
Well,
could
I have
be-
more than one thunder wave. In fact,
Oh my God.
unlimited amounts of them. But
And
my,
so this
my
moment
point
you
is,
realize that one of your comrades is
Oh
gone.
no.
Is it me?
It's Dern.
Nope.
Stern gone? I'm
Dern's
just
sitting eating bananas.
eating
she
bananas.
watched.
Like,
Something's
is
gonna
our-
go wrong.
Our burly sailor man, or is it you? Did you
No.
just leave? Damn it!
Well, fine.
Pendleton just
Fine.
walked
I'm Mice, load up. Let's go.
All right, we talked too long.
Do whatever the hell you want.
All right, everybody. I'm like,
Fuck it, I guess.
I like pick you up and shake you in your mouth. You got this,
love that you just took off. Everybody's like, that's it, we're going.
I knew it's not princess for me.
All right, we're building the plan. Let's go.
There we go.
She's going alone. You and I tried to find her, I guess.
Okay, so how are you two getting the fly?
Wait, aren't you flying the Raven?
The Raven doesn't need my vision.
Okay. Well,
The Raven is a sentient creature.
All right, so you guys jump on the Raven. You guys take off.
The Raven knows what we're doing regardless.
okay, so
Excellent.
squeak, slap it on the butt. Let's go.
TJ, is Amadeus going on the Raven? You gotta make a decision.
No.
The Raven is leaving.
It is decide time.
It's time to put up all tray tables and upright positions.
Fine, Raven Air. Can we just make the Raven take him in mouse form?
Well,
Well,
Raven
we can't
Just
force
to
him to
become
become a mouse.
I forgot he's not just a mouse.
I think we
That'd be
should
so much
see
fun.
what happens.
We should just.
Now you want to see what happens.
Crazy. That's what I suggested. Oh, disable
Well,
the
now
mouse.
that things are happening,
No.
I will put trust in our paladin friend. If things go wrong,
I have no trust in the paladin.
if
friend.
things go wrong,
I'm the only trustworthy one here.
if things go wrong,
As you
That
guys
is
are
a fair
talking,
point.
you're making
I
it
did.
to the edge of the crescent on the
Damn,
other
you're
side.
fast.
You guys have been arguing for a while.
You and I-
You were just talking for
You and I are just running behind her.
I'm not that athletic.
And you just start walking out in the middle of the sand.
I want to
beach.
hold it to tree line before I
Damn.
see kind of what's going on.
Well, then-
Yeah,
while
so
we're
there's
at it.
the pirates who
Just
are getting things
throw
from
it down.
inside of like a cave, and they're bringing stuff out to the beach. They're dropping it off, going back
Pull the
inside
pin.
the things, as well as the ones that are in the boats are coming out in their dinghies, picking up those packages and taking them back. So it's like a whole
Okay.
little
Okay.
thing moving on here.
Okay.
All of the plans
Efficient
have
machine.
not gone.
As soon as you walk
At
out,
all.
though, they're gonna see you.
Okay.
So you have like 5 seconds. Are you coming or do I go by myself?
I think you
go
need to
by
be on the
yourself,
boat.
I
Okay,
think.
the Raven and I are
We're
on.
going.
Okay, so you take
I
off.
salute you.
The Musketeer and the bird are going.
As you are hauling over to the top of this boat, you are looking for her. Go ahead and do a quick investigation. See if you can
I would,
pick her out.
the bird would also like to know.
All right. Roll investigations for the two of you guys, and then
Are you sure it's not a perception?
yeah, perception. I would take that as well.
Okay, 13.
13.
21.
Because you know what you're looking
I am
for, and
rolling
because
crap.
she's still in lots of armor, you're able to pick her out right before she's about to step out into the sandy area, the beach area. You're not sure what she's doing, but you get the sense that she's contemplating praying or something right before she's going to like engage.
I squeak angrily and shake my mouse fist.
At this point, you are the Raven takes you specifically to the very, very top, right above the crow's nest, and so the Raven perches for a second, allows you to climb down, and from your vantage point, you can now see everybody moving. You can hear them all having conversations. Yeah, so you're right in the thick of it. Is the Raven gonna come back and join you, or stay with the Mouseketeer?
The Raven is going to stay with the mouse and be a lookout, and it can tell the Raven can telepathically communicate with me at any time.
Excellent.
So it will just continue to feed me what is going on,
With
and then I can
It's like a quiz.
grab the controller if I need to.
All right, so you are doing stealth check because you are a mouse at the moment, and everybody seems to be quite busy. Go ahead and do that with advantage. And have you decided? Are you ready?
I'd like to take a minute to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Excellent.
That's a great idea.
So you cast Sanctuary over yourself, and as you're doing this, you actually feel some this is like a crazy environment. You're about to walk in and all these things, but you feel like your god is actually very proud of the fact you're about to do this, take these steps, and so you feel your god's support behind you. You feel a little bit of courage. You're actually going to have advantage on one of your next saves or whatever's.
Yeah, okay.
And then you ready?
Yeah.
You walk out.
I'm gonna walk out with my hands far away, away from my sword. I'm not a threat, and I don't want them to perceive me as a threat.
4 steps in, you start hearing the people on the beach dropping whatever it is they're holding, and you hear them, "Over there next to the line! Oh, hurry!" And they start running over to you, and they see that they're completely shocked that you're even here. And they're having this quick conversation back and forth with one another. It's a very, very thick dialect. You're not really sure exactly what they're saying. Do a intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Can I pick a different one?
Nope.
Oh, 18.
18. They're talking specifically about how did she get here? Is there another boat somewhere nearby? Are there more of her? She doesn't just show up by herself. You got to go. Get her. Take her to go see the captain. You guys go into the woods and see if there's anybody else here. See what's going on. And so they start just splitting up, and the three pirates who were holding the cargo start taking you back to the ship, and there's calling from the shore to the ship. Everybody knows that you're there, and so you're making your way up to the ship. The three of you guys are doing what at this point? You're hauling butt, trying to catch up.
I would assume so.
Are you?
Two of them are. Did you just like sit down on the beach and say, "F it, we'll see what happens"?
We'll see what happens.
Eating bananas with Terry.
What is Asmodeus doing?
I'll go to the beach, to the island.
To the beach?
Yes.
All right. So, are you trying to avoid the people looking through the woods, or are you trying to evade them and kind of see what's going on, what happens?
I'm trying to avoid them for right
Okay.
Us as well. I would
Avoid?
also like to, if I see a pirate, jump into the ocean.
Jump into the ocean.
Nice.
into the shallow.
Definitely trying to avoid any people.
Stealth checks for the three of you.
Oh, shitballs.
Let's see how well they're doing.
That's
Gosh, I'm rolling trash.
Good.
Keep doing that.
17.
You made it.
Oh! And Goblin dives into the ocean.
5.
All right, so you make it. I rolled
To
a
be
3
fair,
as
you
well.
look like you belong there, though.
So there's a point where you're like,
Yeah.
are they here? Are they there? I think I hear them in the corner. And you're like, you have your back. And you're like walking this way, and you're looking, focusing, and they're doing the exact same thing in the opposite direction. And then you hear the guy behind you like, must have been nothing. And they keep on walking. You guys completely miss each other.
That's
Whoa.
excellent. Middle just like full on shitter pants for a second. Like reached down and like held the little bells on his shoes.
Yeah, so you guys all miss each other. At this point, you three are now at the edge of the the woods line, looking out on the beach, and you see her just about to get on the dinghy and starting to make her way over to the ship.
I felt her.
Thank you.
You do not see it.
No.
At this point, what are you doing? You've had
So-
enough time to do some things on the boat.
The stealth check I rolled a 20 on,
Oh.
and I'm just going to start making my way. So dirty 20,
Mhm.
but start making my way to the captain's quarters, looking
Okay.
for the princess.
With all the hustle and bustle and that kind of things, you're making your way down pretty quickly. There's a point where like they'd lay down a big thing of supplies, and you'd like tuck right behind it just as they were laying it down. So you're just doing really, really well. And there's a point where someone lifts up the box that you're standing behind. They lift it up. You know they're going to see you. But just at that same moment, they hear the alarms going off because they see someone there. They put the box straight back down again. And they all run to the side of the ship looking to see what's going to occur. This is your moment. And
Yep.
you run as fast as you can, straight through the little crack, basically, in the door where it hinges up. And you're now inside the captain's quarters. It's at this moment, we're going to pause on you, and we're going to come back over to this side. You guys let me know whenever you guys decide to make any kind of moves.
I'm going home.
Actually, I don't need the money. I'm done.
I've had enough. They bring you up on board, and the first person you see as you climbing up the side ladder there is the captain. Very formidable. All the people that are around are like seasoned, very strong sailors and pirates, and they're all look worried. And so the captain comes up to you and says, "All right, you need to speak quickly and let me know what's going on, because either we kill you now and run, or you let us know what you're doing on this island."
I came to speak to you because I have been given some information and I'm trying to see if it is correct. You have somebody that you took, and I'd like to know why you took her.
So you work for the Duke.
I don't really work for any mortal.
We're going to cut from this conversation and go to your conversation.
Real quick, how many people are on shore?
At this point, you're seeing more people from inside the cave area that they're all hiding out in. You see about 30 people coming out to the shore, all to see what's going on here. So there's 30 people there, 25 people on the boat at this point. You're completely surrounded. Everybody's looking at you. We're cutting from that conversation, moving over to yours. You sneak in just as she's coming up on board, and you run in there and you see the princess. She is crying on the bed, and she is being consoled by the Walmart guy, Barnes and Noble. And he's like holding on to her, and she's crying into him, and she's like, I don't know what to do. We're gonna be found out if we stay any longer. We have to get out of here. We have to leave. I said, they're doing the best they can. We will be out as fast as we possibly can, but we can't go on this long journey and not have the provisions that we need. We have to trust the captain.
I think I know what happened. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. I don't know this information.
At this point, are you going to do anything, or are you just going to stay?
Oh. How do I get this information back to the party? Yeah.
The bird's kind of looking in through the window, but can't really
Can't really hear what's going on.
No.
How far from the shore is the ship?
200 feet.
Oh, that's actually great.
Is that a swimmable distance for a goblin?
That's swimmable, but I mean, they're going to be a sitting duck because they're all going to be able to see you.
It's dark.
You can only swim like 30 feet.
Can the bird understand mouse?
Oh, that's actually a great question.
No. It can understand common.
It
Yeah.
eats mouse.
It
He
eats mouse. It can digest mouse. Very well.
The captain human?
Yes.
Is the princess human?
Yes.
Okay. So, do I see the bird hanging out? Okay. How can I get to the bird? So, my new mission is to go outside, find a spot to turn human to talk to the mouse that's not going to immediately be found out. Or to talk to the raven.
I think there's going to be a spot that you can do that. Let me just look at a quick map.
Just since most people I think are looking at me.
Yeah, everybody's going to be looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You can actually get to the side and start having that conversation. As you get this information and you kind of start ducking out of the same crack and start trying to get to a safe, unobtrusive spot, you're still having the conversation with the pirate Morgan. Morgan?
Yes, Morgan.
Yep,
Captain Morgan. If you work for the Duke, then you need to leave and die. There's nothing else we can do for you.
Damn.
Leave and die in that order.
Tell us what you don't like about her.
If the impression that I have been given is incorrect, then my loyalty would not be to the Duke.
So you're for sale? Is that what you're saying?
Of course, I'm not for sale, but I do not tend to align myself with people who lose their wives willingly.
Oh, you seem to know a lot more about the situation than lets on.
I've done
What do
my,
you know about the situation?
I know that you're keeping the princess, and I know that she's not bound and she's free to wander. That seems odd if you kidnapped her.
In a sense, we did kidnap her. But we kidnapped her to save her life.
Save her life how?
The Duke wants to start a war. And so he's planned to kill his wife to start that war.
To what benefit?
So that he can take over the riches that were just found in that other land. If he... Absolutely.
Maybe I want to start a war.
No!
Maybe we'll get a bonus if we kill the princess for him.
Well.
Insight?
Well, there's something about a widow
13.
war that
She's a hard one to read, but because she's so forthcoming and so just her presence is very strong, you get the impression that she's not mincing words.
What is the princess to you? How do you even know her?
I don't know her. This is a job for us.
She's paying you.
No, not her. Her lover.
Her lover.
Eloping.
I see.
Long distance eloping.
Long distance eloping with extra steps.
Barnes and Noble.
Oh no!
Yep.
Yeah.
Barnes and Noble.
Wait, really?
Mhm.
Fochi? No.
That is the case, then I have no qualms with you. Please, by all means, take her.
Got our money.
I have this we can throw it across the border. He wants a war.
So now that we have been forthcoming with you, and you've seen that we are not what it is you thought you were chasing, you can answer some questions for us. How did you make it to this island? And who is with you?
I will not lie to you, I was not alone. I have some companions of adventuring types, but they are not bad people. They are simply misguided people.
You're totally right, but oh my god.
So you can convince them to lay down their arms and refuse the Duke's offer.
No.
To let us go in peace.
I believe I can buy you enough time for you to escape.
Whoa!
Hey.
I'm disabling the ship.
Throw the coin.
But if I'm gonna do that, there's something you should know.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this princess.
Might that be?
On my journey here, I saw a vision
Mhm.
of your ship in flames and the princess in terror, and I had a feeling that something terrible was going to happen, and I do not know if that terrible thing came from us, but if it didn't, it's something you should be aware of.
You have a premonition that this is going to happen?
I did.
Is it here in our town and in our hideout, or is it out at sea? Do we find ourselves in the middle of the ocean with the Duke at our heels?
Could I tell from the vision where the ship was? Was it docked or was it sailing?
Actually, we weren't even really 100% sure that it
Yeah.
was either one.
Yeah. It was hard to say, but I believe the best course of action would be for you to leave.
And what were you supposed to do to alert the Duke of our presence?
We were supposed to summon an army to lay you to ruin, to bring the princess home.
And you have not done this.
No.
How would you have done this?
We were gifted some magical teleportation something. Not my area.
And where is that now?
On the boat.
Actually, on the boat. You're hearing this conversation too, by the way.
Yep.
It's with a trusted member who I believe will use his
It's very
best
true.
judgment.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
And he has been instructed not to use it until we knew for certain what was going on here.
I can arcane lock the door while you.
My men will accompany you to whoever has this teleportation. You understand? We cannot leave. We can't leave an exposure like this behind our back.
We will hand the coin over to you if you let us go free.
Nope.
And we will turn
Fuck
our
this
backs and we will act as if we never met one another.
That is agreeable to us.
Fuck love.
So she counts out like 4 different guys. Says you're gonna go with her and
People
find out
are
what's going
temporary. Money is being
on. So yeah, they're gonna allow you to leave the boat. And you've witnessed this whole thing. What do you want to do?
I am gonna talk to the Raven
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Hey, so actually, did the Raven hear this whole conversation?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
And
So,
thus I have heard it too.
so I'm not even
relaying
gonna
this to me?
transform. I'm just gonna look at the Raven and be like,
The wings, everything. Yep, there it is. Tally ho.
grab you and get the hell out. So she kind of told them everything. And
You let out a war cry with the
You're leaving out some very crucial details.
so
Jingle bells everywhere. Stop it and look out your feet. Screwing me out of $100,000. Icky, stinky paladin.
you didn't let me finish. No.
Buggy eyeballs like
She
about
cut
ready
you
to
off.
come out of the sockets.
She sold this out.
Uh-oh.
You
The
betrayed
raven
my
witness
party!
I did no such thing. I did not.
You said
I believe the
in my
direct
quote,
quote was, "I will be able to buy you enough time to escape."
Because I'm not convinced if I tell you the truth that the Duke is going to kill her that you wouldn't sell her out for money.
That is
Of course we would!
That does
I
sound
can't
like
stand for that, goddammit, I cannot!
So,
Icky stinky paladin!
so she did say everything,
They know.
pretty much.
They know we have a commander over the army.
She's going to try to convince us to not sell out the princess. I don't really care one way or the other, really.
FTP, fuck that princess. I want my money.
However, we
FTP times 2.
Fuck that paladin, fuck that princess, fuck them pirates. FTPQ, let's go.
Jingle bells.
You said
in the forest.
the paladin intends to come back to convince us.
yes.
I'm gonna kill the
If
paladin.
nothing more than to buy time. However, there is, as I suspected prior, far more to this than what we were paid to know, and it's more so warmongering for riches in the other land. So he wants what we want, but for himself and far more. What he's planning on paying us, if he's even planning on paying us, he could be planning to kill us once we drop that coin. That is, now that I'm thinking about it, very logical. That's what I would do.
It's at this moment you hear horns from way further back into the forest where you guys left.
That motherfucker.
That was fucking Terry!
That bastard.
That, I knew something was hinky about that motherfucker. I knew it. I wanted to kill him. You guys wouldn't let me. Now here we are.
I want to kill everyone.
With,
Well, duh.
Alright, so
I'm
knowing
just
the
saying,
kingdom, is that the
$100,000
siren
between
of the
4
army?
people is
Yep.
a lot more
Fuck.
for a person.
So we don't.
Wait, what did I miss while I was rambling about bullshit?
It's the
Oh,
army.
that was the army.
It's the army.
Oh,
it's
shit.
the Duke's army.
Yes, so we no longer have an option.
Throw the coin. Throw the coin. Just so they know
More
we were
army?
here first.
I
We were
don't
here first.
believe that it is in our best interest to side with the dukedom.
As you're having this conversation, you hear arrows
Later.
and screams from the people who went past you to go further into the woods to figure out where you guys were, or colleagues were at, all getting shot and killed.
We need to move regardless.
we need to get out of
We
here.
need to
So
fucking move.
I'm on the bird. Is the bird coming back to the group, or did you
The-
just turn the bird back around
bird?
to the boat?
Stops, and then like calls in warning,
Like
like a
calling.
warning. I mean, you're a druid. You probably know
Yep.
birds call to alert like a large
Am I
group
still on the boat or did I go?
of
You're on
an
the dinghy
impending
at the moment.
danger.
Dinghy? Okay.
Okay.
And it's going to go. It's going to go where you are, and it's going to sit there, and it's going to fly above you and just start cawing, and then head back to the ship.
We should turn around.
You hear squeaking.
Turn around.
They stop and they turn around back
And
towards the
from the
boat.
shore, you hear.
You're hauling butt through the thing.
You just hear excessive jingling and.
Did I hear the horn siren alert?
Yes, it's probably a little further away
Yeah.
because they're still like 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
If they haul butt.
Yeah.
And an army doesn't like to haul butt, so it's going to take them at least an hour to get
Yeah.
over here. So you have an hour.
Did you hear my excessive jingling and screaming?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You run through and they're like, "Holy crap! There's more of them!" So they run over there. The pirates grab you guys too, and they're like,
We don't have time.
I'm trying
Go.
to just like chuck me in the.
The dukedom is coming for all of us right now. Let's go.
They take you to the boat. Everybody's
are we
now.
in the same dinghy as this one?
Nope,
Nope.
she's ahead of you. So you get to the boat
I feel
first.
like we're gonna have to have a discussion.
I'm
I
like
feel like
at
you're
the
mad at me.
I'm at the
should be
stern of our dinghy.
On the
just-
Raven? Do I like see it?
Oh, are you riding the Raven? When
Yeah,
you-
I'm
Yeah,
still on the
yeah.
Raven.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
the
No,
Raven,
Raven
turned
gets
around.
back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gets
So
back
as
first.
soon as I hit the deck, I'm gonna turn into a human and say,
Crush the-
"Shit! Hit the fin! They're coming!"
At this
Hi, I'm
point, they-
Xanada.
Hello.
The Raven is gonna go fly and keep watch and take number.
Okay. Let's.
Okay, so it's going to take off and go look at the army.
Yeah.
How close do you want it to get? Do you want it to get super
Bird
close?
distance.
Okay. It's going to take a little bit of time for it to do that. So you're having this conversation. The Captain Morgan looks over to you and says, "Oh, you're part of her crew, eh?
Yep.
Shapeshifter. What do you mean everything's hitting the fan?"
They're coming. The horns.
All the swords and
dukedom
everything
is here.
pulls out and they start pointing at you. You're the ones who let them know.
No.
Where is your teleportation that they were talking about? You
I
sent it
pull
off.
out the coin. It hasn't been set.
So they look at the wizard who's a part of the crew goes over and starts looking it over. It's like it hasn't been set. So how did they get here? How did they know that it was here? And at this point, you are now coming back into the boat.
I don't know. I
You
was
guys are
riding a
going
raven.
Oh shit!
Chuck the
am I
coin in
able
the
to,
middle
like-
of the ocean.
Throw myself out of the boat and like scramble up.
It doesn't matter how we got here.
Because doesn't it instantly...
It creates a portal. I don't know. So it's like from my idea of how this works, I don't know. Obviously, is it creates a teleportation circle that they then use? Is that correct, or does it just create just like an open dimension for them to just walk through eternity?
The way he explained it to you is that it's a portal, a teleportation portal, and it kind of just expands.
Oh, it just
however-
happens.
Yeah, it just slowly expands out to being a very large teleportation portal.
Then we
However,
could put it in the ocean.
Your
That's what I'm
bird,
thinking.
on the other hand, sees a archway, and they're marching through the archway.
Okay, so this is like Stargate.
Yes.
Does it have to be all the way open for it to be used?
Did that other guy
We
have
go
one
over
too?
to their
I
current
believe
portal, throw
that
this
other-
portal
that
through
pirate or
that
that sailor
portal,
man
creating a
I
black
say
hole.
Might
we
have been-
activate it in the water.
Why?
Yeah, I like that.
Numbers
They're
right
already
now.
coming through a portal. I don't know if that would be
At this
anything.
moment,
It could
you're
cause
seeing about
chaos. Maybe
they'll have
45 to
multiple
55,
portals.
55? Oh, that's horrible, but still.
and there's
Burning
more
down
coming.
the forest. It doesn't seem
Now
like
it's
Oh,
not
that fucking
actually.
coin.
Now it's not that terrible of
Yeah.
an idea, to be honest. But
Damn, I hate that you ended up being right the whole
the whole time you were right. We didn't hear me out bullshit. I want to turn to the captain.
Mhm.
How long would it take you to leave?
We
Like
can
right
leave
now.
now, but we're not going to survive.
For
Are there
us to
other
leave,
other
we're
boats,
coming
by the
too.
way?
Just to be real
Other
clear.
ships, by the way?
No, this is
What
it.
do you mean you want to
Okay, then it was during.
Where would we go? We don't have enough supplies for this much of a crew to make it really anywhere.
It doesn't.
can go back to
matter.
port.
It doesn't really matter where we go.
Yeah.
We just have to not be. Yeah. Oh, and
So-
sink that other stupid ass vessel so they don't fucking follow
With all
us.
your drunk people on there?
Well, then they can use that ship to follow us and keep an eye on us.
How are they gonna know?
All of the dinghies
Message.
came back to the boat, right?
At this point, yes.
So we're
Why don't
all
we
on the
just
boat
hold
now.
the line here? They'd have to swim out. I assume they're in armor.
Well, they have arrows.
I'm
And
sure they have cannons too.
Why don't we back up a little bit? It won't be that hard to back the
Trap-
fuck up a little
perhaps
bit.
the-
Wait, aren't they on
Too.
boats?
No,
they're coming on foot.
on foot.
Oh, so they've already reached. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're-
I think maybe destroying the other boat isn't
She's
a
like
terrible
probably
idea.
do
As
boat
much as I
with
don't
multiple
like
swords.
it.
You see them actually pulling out Like, this is not a small archway. It is a large archway. Matter of
Yes,
fact,
this
you
is
guys can see the
huge.
top of the archway
Jesus
from the boat.
Christ, they're pulling out trebuchets, I bet.
And they pulling through those things. So they're pulling out trebuchets. They're pulling out all kinds of fun toys.
This is a full-scale military operation
All right, can we just leave?
miles
Are
away.
we all on the boat?
Everybody's on the boat.
Let's leave.
Yeah. They don't know
It
where we
doesn't
are.
matter if we have to starve. We cannot be here because we will die.
Okay,
There's got to be a pirate island we can go pick up supplies at.
this is it. That's why we're here.
Also, if we
there are
leave,
no
we're not
other
gonna-
island. What kind
There's
of?
We're
lots
not
of other
gonna
islands.
stay here forever. All we
It's-
have to do is wait them out.
We can try to escape in the boat, or we can go inside into the
That sounds like
into our fort and hold them off there.
that sounds like terrible.
Could've-
Why don't we just say
Why don't we just leave?
other country?
Yeah, let's just leave. Like maybe go.
Bye bye.
We should be able to just go back to the other country that he was trying to pin this on the whole time.
And tell them.
As
Where
war
were you
fugitives.
taking the princess originally?
Yeah.
So the boy in the back, whatever you guys
Right,
wanna call
you
him,
are here.
Barnes and Noble?
Barnes and
Barnes and
Noble
Noble.
actually comes forward and he's like, "We were gonna go to my kingdom."
Let's
Which is
go
where?
there.
Lovely.
He's actually the fish people. What do they call them? Mer, whatever.
No, he's not the.
Go do it.
Aquaman.
Aquaman. He's Aquaman.
Yeah.
Is that what they're
Oh,
called?
Tritons.
Tritons.
That's
There you
right.
go.
I was making a funny.
So they were
Aquaman.
going to
I was
his
thinking
kingdom.
merfolk, but okay.
Where he's coming from.
Underneath the ocean. Oh, then
I
we're
mean,
already
that
halfway
sounds
there, aren't
pretty-
we?
That sounds pretty army-proof.
That's why he wanted. To
Oh,
take her
now well then that
Well-
throwing the coin at the bottom of the ocean would suck then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's pretend we don't have to. Honestly, we should probably just
Or maybe
get
we
rid
just
of
like
it in case
throw
they
the
can
coin,
open the door from the other side. That might
or
be smart.
they can like track us or whatever.
Yeah, we
Yes,
should
I
get
don't
rid of
Oh
like
my
the-
god, it was probably a tracking device.
I don't like the idea of being able to locate object on
Kill
this.
myself.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
we should toss it overboard and leave. It doesn't matter where we go. We can figure that out.
All right, who has the
Not
highest
there.
strength?
Not me. It's probably.
I want you
what
to
it
discus
is.
this shit.
Discus
Let's see how
this
far
shit!
we can get.
I mean, hold on,
I mean-
folks. I have.
Wait, you have a spell that lets you launch things.
I have
I
a plus
Catapult.
6 to athletics and
probably
a
that might get
16
it
plus
further.
3 for strength.
Yeah, you have one more athletics than I do.
So we have athletics and then we have catapult.
Oh wait, no, we have the same. We have exactly the same. I can't. Read.
What's the
Or math.
the distance on
You're not
catapult?
touching this thing.
I'm the only one who doesn't want to use it.
I don't want to use it. She's like standing on like the edge of the ship, swords out, foaming at the mouth.
You can be mad at me for doing the right thing all day long.
Much farther than a human being can throw something at 90 feet.
Nice.
You
All
get
right, so
all
you're
the way
gonna
back
chuck
to
it.
the
What
island.
if we just break it?
I don't
It's
really
not
want to
gonna
break
go
a
broken.
magical item that might implode.
Wait, you can only catapult at 90 feet?
Maybe I'll shove it down here.
Only?
Do you have a problem with me?
So
Yes,
wait,
I know you sold us
distance
out.
is
I didn't sell you out. I did the right
hundreds
thing.
of feet.
That entailed selling us out.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like 100 to 200 feet is the...
I don't think we're discussing a coin.
I think we are!
I don't think.
It
You're
doesn't
talking
matter
about
where
this
it
big.
goes. Just get
It's because
rid
it's
of
not
it.
heavy.
So
Well, I thought it was
What
a
if I tie it-
teleportation
we could tie
token,
it
so
to
it was
an
like
arrow?
bigger.
Well, it expands.
Never mind.
Toss it
Tie it to
overboard.
an arrow.
Let's
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, we
There's
could
a
just
coin.
Alright, catapult that.
shoot it. Oh, I don't
So
know.
then-
how much it's
Actually,
cost.
I'm sorry, Pendleton really wants to throw it.
Yes, let
Pendleton
Pendleton.
really wants to shove it down our beloved paladin's throat.
And then catapult
And then
her
open.
90 feet!
That line.
I
Like
hate-
it or not, but I am the only reason that we're probably not dead because the Duke didn't get the chance to slaughter us when we went back.
We
Oh.
heard the horn. You left us.
All
And
right.
sold us out to the pirate lady.
The pirates turned out to be the good guys.
That's actually very true.
This is true, but still, you didn't hesitate to sell us out.
Because
All
she
right.
was a good person. All right. Let's leave. Well, let's leave before we get
forgot
trebucheted
the
again.
So the ship is starting to move.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Leviathan is actually moving. She's been yelling orders and everything else, and they've been moving stuff.
We're just screaming on the
And you guys are
deck.
just yelling at each other.
This scoop is non-stop.
I'm imagining you and I just standing toe to toe.
Toe to toe, because I'm 5'11".
Like toe to toe.
I like how you're
On
just
deck.
quiet in the background.
Yeah, I don't like your lurking,
Yeah.
sulking, brooding
Like
that you're
all
doing.
of us are arguing, and then we have the
Feels like you're plotting something. I
Yeah.
really like
Yeah, the
that.
mushroom man.
we have the
Mushroom
plant.
So the princess is holding on to her her love.
Get
who's
back inside.
super poor and
Go,
whatever.
go under. Into ship.
So he turns to her and says, "My love, we should go and hide inside.
Oh, yeah,
We-
they probably got
We can't do
snipers or
anything here."
something.
And so they take off.
Snipe
They
with the
go back
trebuchet.
into the captain's quarters.
Bye.
The captain is getting things ready. She's getting cannons ready and that kind of stuff. And they're trying their best to pick up speed. What are you guys doing? What's the decision?
You said the captain's got guns, right?
Mm-hmm. Got some cannons.
No. What
What are you doing
We're
with
bailing.
the coin?
Oh, should we just tie it to an arrow and like shoot it into the abyss?
It's up to you.
Shoot it
Just get
onto. Oh shit!
But then they would track our ship.
But then our ship isn't going anywhere.
But also that's our ship.
Just get rid
That's
of
the
it. It doesn't
Duke's
matter
ship.
where it goes.
Oh yeah, it is the Duke ship, huh?
Yeah.
It's insured.
What about our drunk people?
Just throw it. It
Just
doesn't
throw
matter.
it. Just
We're
throw it.
leaving.
We're
We are
leaving.
actively going farther.
They
away.
aren't surviving regardless. Like,
That's they're probably.
Perception checks.
ooh.
I don't like that.
17.
You see it.
16.
You see it.
14.
Nope.
Yeah, damn it.
This is a loaded die, and I refuse to hear anything else.
And what'd you guys get? You said.
Both of the
natural
wooden
20.
dice rolling.
You're cheating. You're cheating.
So those who made the check, as you're arguing and like, what are we gonna do? We gotta put it. We gotta catapult it. We can throw it harder. You guys are like
Giving it back.
having this argument back and forth.
It's rolling too high.
You immediately hear
It's totally
the
not.
captain saying, "Well, that's out of the picture now. We got to get back to the shore." As the ship turns, and as it's turning, you start to feel heavy rain on your side of your face. As you look up and you start seeing, there is a spell being cast by multiple spellcasters out on the ocean to create hurricanes, basically, forcing everybody to come
I was
back to
gonna
the
say,
shore.
I have a spell for that, but I don't have a spell that's stronger than multiple wizards.
Hmm
Neither do I, unfortunately.
And so
Dark
you have
powers
one
combined.
choice at this point.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
You can counterspell one of them. The others are still passing it through.
Wait, where are the wizards at?
Next to the portal.
Okay.
Damn, they have such a far distance.
How'd they know we were gonna try and run away? Shit.
Well,
It's like we can't escape this combat.
And that's right. Gonna make it easy.
it's like the DM planned the combat and wants us to
Spicy
do
bacon.
it. Well,
Wait, so are we going to the fortress or are we
Yes,
fighting on the
please.
beach?
do we have time to make it to the fortress?
A fortress, please.
You do, but you start realizing that they're starting to come across. Some of the pirates have started to go into the foliage as well to start heading them off. But they're not holding up very, very easily.
No, that's fine. They're not important.
They're not important. Forget those guys.
Wait, what
Forget
can I do
those
with dead?
guys. All right, so
Can I do anything with
fortress.
dead pirates?
Yeah, I think
Not
we
yet.
should
I
hold the
can
line as
bring
best we
him
can.
back.
Oh, it's
and
not
make
until,
sure the
like, level
princess
7,
gets
right?
inside and then
Something
join in
like
there
that, I
and
think
figure
so.
out what the fuck we're doing.
But
You make it back to into the dinghies, as well as you start seeing at this point the trebuchets throwing large amounts of very large, ugly bombs for the most part. As they start exploding on the beach, sort of next to the water, next to the ship. Everybody's doing their best to get off the boat. Some of the pirates are even jumping into the water, trying just to swim to the shore, which is 200 feet away, which is not going to be very good for them. Your crew and the princess and her beloved all get the dinghies, and you guys make it to the beach just as you start charging into the keep of this location.
Can I grab the princess by the arm and like white knuckle her and like, I'm not letting go of this bitch.
Come on with me! So you grab a hold of her and start running with her, and the boyfriend tries to keep up. You guys make it to the opening of the pirate's den, and they're rushing everybody inside as fast as they possibly can.
How big is this opening?
The opening itself is actually not very easily spotted. They've made it so that if they leave, they can cover it up, and it's not people wouldn't see it. So the opening of this place is only about 3 to 4 people wide. It's not wide at all, so it's a funnel basically. As soon as you make it past, you make it into a larger area, and this is what you see before you. You walk in, and there's this whole area where they would have drinks and have storage areas to store some things. This is where the majority of the pirates, about 50 or so, are all inside this area, all preparing for the war that's just about to happen. What do you guys want to do?
Ready for war?
There's only one thing to do. I turn into a bear.
All right, it is bear time.
Are all of our pirate people through?
For the most part, yes. They're making their way through. The people who are straggling and running behind are slowly being picked off and slaughtered.
Oh, great. Okay, can we start barricading doors and hiding doorways and making it harder for them to get to us?
Absolutely. Difficult terrain. You start packing in everything at that front location, that little hallway there in the
Let's
front.
make it made out of wood.
Yep. There's a lot of wood
Burn.
tables and chairs and empty kegs and the like, as they just start shoving and trying to make this a little bit more difficult terrain. Within a few moments, the captain yells at the prince and not the prince, her boyfriend, and for her to go further into the catacombs, basically, and hide out further on in. They take off, and you hear the army rushing up against the walls. Let's go ahead and start rolling some initiative. We do roll initiative in the app.
Oh, yes. I will remember to do that this time.
Oh, got a 12.
Which is the best I can do, honestly.
Oh, man. Ooh, I can't even roll in the app. Solid 6.
Solid 6.
Oh no.
How's Pendleton doing? And Asmodeus, did you roll in the app?
What? Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it is. And then Asmodeus, is yours
I rolled a 7.
7? Okay. It's not populated
Yes,
for some
I
reason.
see.
Brando's gonna wreck some stuff.
Yeah. You got this, Brandon. Good job.
Go, Brando.
All right. Yes. So we are starting off with Brando up in the front. Actually, go ahead and place your tokens on the board.
So
All right, so where did we
Where
barricade?
did the mini box go?
You know what? I have one. Don't worry about it. He's not correct,
damn.
but he will work.
If you want to choose a different one at some point.
Did we barricade over here?
Yes, there is a.
Are you gonna light it on fire?
Hopefully, yes.
Okay. Then I don't want to be
Hopefully.
too close to the barricade.
Well, you could push them into the flames.
I can, but I don't want to get. So, barricades at the
Here?
stairs.
Okay.
You're too far away, Pendleton. How are we gonna flank people like that?
So, in preparation, while we were making the barricade, would it have been possible for me to chuck a couple of
Don't
my
look at that.
flasks of
You don't need
oil
those, you don't
into
need those,
that?
You don't need those. You don't need those. Unless those
Absolutely.
are allies.
You don't need
Awesome.
that either.
God
And summon
damn it.
my magic book as well.
All right. Yeah, everybody had a moment to prepare something if they needed to prepare something.
How big are these ceilings, by the way?
The ceilings are actually not very large. We're looking at maybe 15 feet. Maybe 13 feet, actually, is probably closer to it. It's enough to get around, enough to swing a sword, but not enough to fly away.
Where?
It's more of a cave than
Pardon
anything
my
else.
reach.
Brando, you start seeing some of these warriors popping through. For the sake of the numbers, there are the large, more formidable enemies that you'll be fighting, and they are popping through now. Among them is Dern.
That son of a
rat
bitch.
bastard.
I fucking knew it.
I'm trying to remember I'm trying to figure
Let's go
out
ahead and
how
place this
can
one
we
down for
call.
What?
We need a P word for Dern. Fuck that person.
Yeah, that works out.
Pervert.
There you go. Brando, what do you want to do?
Awesome. Where did I place myself? I didn't. Awesome. So I'm going to be here. And
That's amazing.
and this is not difficult terrain for them.
Yes, difficult terrain.
Are they in the difficult terrain?
Yes, you start seeing piling through and trying to jump over and run through. You have coated it with oil.
I have. I'm going to shoot it with firebolt.
Excellent. Yeah, it's just going to light it up on fire. As it does, the first wave that's coming through all basically get set themselves on fire, and they all start backing away. Unfortunately, because of the people trying to push through on the other side, they're not actually able to get out, and so the people that are in front all basically burn themselves to death.
Including Dern?
No, Dern is behind those guys, and he's watching. And actually, everybody who's in the front area there, go ahead and roll a quick perception check.
And my magic book is floating at the 15-foot point, right next to the entrance. By the way,
Okay.
it's on the map. I just didn't want to have you just not know.
12.
Well, you don't see it.
25.
25, you see it.
See, he didn't need
14,
the
nope.
Oh, I thought it was just at the front.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
you gotta-
Hey, I'm in the back.
Oh, the back.
Wait, you're too far to actually see
17, you
it.
see it.
Yeah.
Wait, you said at the front, right?
Yeah. Anybody who's close to the front, you end up
Okay.
seeing that Dern is actually pulling out knives and some swords and things, and he's just wonderfully just kind of tossing them around in the entrance there. You realize that the swords and knives that he's throwing, just kind of haphazardly, are the ones that are from the kingdom that they're trying to pin everything on. He's laying.
That bastard.
Oh, look, it's these other guys who came and destroyed the princess and killed him. Oh, how sad.
So this guy's him?
The one who looks kind of like a jerk, that's him.
So, by the way, the fire from the oil lasts for a minute and deals flat 5 fire damage to
Yeah.
anyone who touches it.
The three that first came in are all set ablaze, and they actually end up dying because there's no way for them to escape, and the people up behind them are not helping whatsoever. They just stand there and wait for that minute to pass, and as it starts to crumble away, you see them charge ahead further again. In that moment of lull, does anybody want to do anything with any kind of range attacks?
Yeah, I'd like to shoot Dern.
Shoot there.
You said the fire in the front here is burnt up?
It is currently burning up, and so you guys can have a round of range attacks if you want to take advantage of this moment.
But it's still burning.
Yes. While you're doing this attack, it is still burning. When you're over, the burning will be done.
As a
For the most
bear, can I throw a chair?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
As a bear.
How far is he? Because he's kind of like on the edge of the map there.
Yeah, he is basically just near the entrance. He actually has half cover at the moment.
So would you say he's within 60 feet
Yeah.
of me here?
Point to yourself. Yeah, we'll call it that.
I would like to cast Chill Touch on him.
Okay. And that is a save.
I roll it.
Oh, you roll it. Oh, that's even better.
Ain't no way. 25 to hit.
25 to hit?
25 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him.
Ooh.
So
His
as
first
he's,
character who
as
rolled
he's
high.
just tossing these things around, and he gets one of the
Another
daggers,
Gazgul.
and he kind of puts it into his a little pocket here in his chest, like, oh, I'm going to save this one for the princess. And as he does so, this chill touch spell runs along the ground, almost somewhat putting out some of the fire, and then coming up and grabbing a hold of his chest. What is the damage that you're placing on him?
Yes. My damage Give me like 2 seconds, real quick.
Mm-hmm. And then whoever wants to do the next range attack, just let me know.
I'll do it.
Okay, go for it.
That would
Also
be,
aiming for Dern as well?
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
be 17 to hit with my longbow.
That is 17's gonna hit. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. He's got half cover. It will not hit.
I thought I
You
could
see
do
it just
something more.
pierce right by his head as he's being choked to death, basically by this frozen touch. Yeah, he missed. Aw.
What about
Do you mind
an
handing me
18
that,
for a chair I threw?
Nope, 18 also won't do it because he's got half cover.
I did 10 damage. I wanted to see if I had any pluses, so I made a roll in the system, but I rolled a 10.
It's almost like he just tears away from his chest, and then your spell no longer has any effect on him. But it did give him that 10 attack.
And he also, because of the chill touch, can't regain hit points until the start of his next turn.
Yes.
Yep.
This is true.
Does he have movement speed slowdown or no?
Not that it.
Or is that the other spell?
He has disadvantage on all attack rolls against him.
Excellent, thank you.
Yes.
All right. Any other range attacks anybody wants to pull off?
I don't have an attack, but I want to use my Harness Divine Power to get a spell slot back.
Okay, you get it. At this moment, everybody's done their attack. You have something?
I want to use a bonus action to cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
So I just have a blade made of shadows.
Next to you. All right.
I would like to use Catapult on a bag of 1,000 ball bearings.
Okay.
This, a 10-foot square,
Okay.
is filled with now hot ball bearings because it's in the fire. They need to make anyone
Who passes through?
who passes through it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, or their movement speed falls to 0.
Excellent. What's the DC?
Let me just look at it real quick.
So I have 17.
It's only 10. Oh,
18
and they
didn't
fall
either.
prone.
That made me very sad.
Most of the regular warriors who are going and fighting all the pirates, most of them end up falling, which actually does level the odds for the pirates as you see them pouncing on the ones who fall on the ground. So this 100 or so of the enemy is being whittled down by this barrier that you've placed between you guys. Dern gets up and he is going to run now towards, after everybody's done these pieces, he skips. Actually, he's just going to step over the people who have fallen and use them as difficult terrain to jump across. So he doesn't fall prone as the people below him scream in pain as being pressed into these hot balls. And now we are going to be at the next point in combat, which is actually Pendleton.
Where is he now?
Go ahead and place him right past those balls. Yep, there it is. And he has someone who's next to him.
Him too?
Let's go ahead and use this way, please.
Hey, maybe don't do that. Maybe disagree? Maybe?
Is that a wizard?
It's a tiefling.
Oh, balls. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna eat somebody.
Yeah, you're gonna bite someone else's head off.
Thalia, you're up next. Pendleton, you're up.
Pendleton's gonna step forward,
Okay.
and she's gonna rage.
All right.
And she's mad. Fuck me.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so which one are you going after?
With neither of them.
Well, which one did you walk to?
Dern.
Here?
Okay, so you're right in front of Dern.
Oh wait, no, that's a 9. That makes things better. Does a 15 hit him?
Oh, close. You swing at him, and he pulls out this extremely large sword, this great sword, that you had no idea he was holding on to. It must be some kind of magical in nature. Where was he holding on to
Where
that?
are you keeping that?
Yes.
I don't really want to know.
I would love to know though.
Okay, any other bonus actions or movement you want to do?
Hold on. I am going to... Hold on. Where's my goblin stuff? I'm gonna disengage.
Disengage.
That's a
Excellent.
fair move.
All right, and then you use the rest of your movement to back out. You see him try to swing as best you can, but because you disengaged, you just dodge out of the way of this
I'm like-
enormous, enormous greatsword swings straight over your head, almost knocking off your hat.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god.
But because you've disengaged, he doesn't have any chance to do any of that with you.
Is that the tiefling or is that
That's Dern.
That's Dern.
Dern the douche is using a great
There
sword.
you go.
Yeah.
Dahlia, you were up.
I am going to approach.
This gives me things.
Well, who's he with? What's their deal?
They look as though they are hired hands, but they're more serious
Okay.
hired
okay.
hands.
I'll go at Dern and I'll try and hit him twice with my longsword. That's a 21 and a 28.
Ooh, both of those hit.
How does he look?
Well, he's only had the 10
Is that
damage
right? Oh, that's correct.
thus far, so he looks pretty fresh, pretty excited, ready to jump into the fray. As you start crossing blades with him and you start slashing into him, he's like, 5 gold for this job. Couldn't even buy my loyalties.
From behind her, she's
Kick his ass, Paladin! Talia's kind of gonna scoff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I believe in redemption for everybody, but even you disgust me. And then I'm gonna double second level divine smite.
Oh my God.
All right, what's the total damage on this one? Uh-oh.
All the dice.
Holy cow.
That's a lot of sevens.
Oh, nice.
She's mathing.
Math is hard. Math is hard.
Math is very hard.
Oh, plus my weapon damage. Oh Jesus Christ. I need a calculator. I'm stupid.
Give me the
Give
two.
me a second. I can't do basic addition.
I can't count to 20.
There's a lot of numbers to add.
That's a lot of numbers, and they're all odd. 47.
Ooh, very nice. 47. He gets smashed, and it even like knocks him back slightly. As now he's taking you a lot more seriously.
Talia has
You're gonna
been
regret
coward.
that.
Who am I?
It's at this point that his comrade, who's standing to the next to him, the tiefling-looking one, comes up. He's right next to you, right, as well?
Mm-hmm.
So where'd you
I
move to?
moved.
So he's standing right next to Dern, basically.
Yeah.
And so you're within range?
Yes.
And so he has this character, this person has 2 weapons. So the first weapon, they swings at you with a 17 to hit.
That misses.
Misses?
Yes.
Okay. The second one, which is the long sword, comes at you, and that one also misses. There is a whiff of some kind of smell in the air. Do a quick perception check.
I don't really want to, but okay. I would like to know. 13.
13. There's something familiar about the smell that you're smelling, but you can't place it.
Okay.
As a bear, can I smell it?
Actually, you can. Do a perception check on your side as well.
All right, sweet. I have advantage.
Asmodeus, you're up.
That's 20.
The weapons that the other assassin is using has some kind of very noxious poison on it. It's not just going to do damage with the physical, it's going to poison whoever it hits.
I know this, but I can't communicate.
You can't tell me that, but thank you for learning.
I would like to cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
Yes. I would like to cast it onto him.
Onto Dern or the other one?
Him.
Durham. Yeah.
Okay.
So I will roll.
Okay.
You saw that,
Yeah.
right? Natural 20.
19's
Natural
and
20?
Have you rolled anything
Whose
lower
dice
than
are
a
you using over
19?
there?
I'm using mine now.
Oh my God,
I don't
it
think
loves
so. You never roll this good.
Yeah,
I know.
This is why
I'm
he
very
chose
much
to be a
aware.
wizard.
Very much aware.
It's,
All right. Roll some damage then.
Now,
Double your
is the
dice.
subsequent explosion also doubled? Because that is important.
right.
Because
Yeah.
she's going to get caught in it.
You are.
All dice are going to be doubled.
It'll be fine.
Doubled, you say?
So as you, from your point of view, you're sitting there swinging at this, at Dern, the betrayer. As you smash into him, you see him
Can't get
just...
my dice out.
That is kind of a difficult.
You hear things cracking underneath the weight of your blow. And before you can even react,
You said double die?
double all the dice. You see this ice knife swing right past your face and stab him right into the shoulder. As it does, it explodes and
Does 9 damage.
9 damage. That is do the explosion damage separately.
You and this other guy here needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
Can you pick a different one?
Okay, Dern makes
Oh, I get a
18.
+3 because of my aura.
And
Don't you get advantage too because you're God blessed your next action?
yes.
I haven't
yes.
used that. That's right.
Ooh, well done.
Thank you for remembering.
Hey,
20.
Ah.
Live another day.
You see for a moment this thing light up and you realize, oh no, as it explodes into him, and he does his best to get out of the way, but he's not going to make it. Dern is going to take the additional damage, but you do not. The person next to him does take the damage as well, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Everyone next to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll take 5 damage.
Additional 5 damage for Dern. The other one does save, the other assassin with him. Very nicely done. It is Dern's turn as he grabs his very nasty long sword, his great sword, and swings. That is a total of 26 to hit.
That misses. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, it hits.
That is a total of 10 slashing damage.
Damn.
Listen, I don't like betrayal. It makes me mad. Betrayal hurts my feelings.
Talia the betrayer.
That is your new title.
She's a journalist, did she not?
She did.
Oh,
His
Betrayer.
second
Sold us
attack is
out.
also 22.
Okay.
Even if it was for the right side.
His
Yeah.
third
Sold
attack
us
is
out.
25.
Yeah.
And his fourth attack is 14.
Well, that one misses.
Okay, so he hits 2 more times.
Yes, 2 more times.
So the first one was, I believe, 10.
I like the words fourth attack. Thank you.
Yes.
That kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Second
that's
attack
rough.
was
With a
11
great
damage.
sword?
How much?
Yeah.
11?
And his last attack is 11.
Okay, so 22. Yikes.
So he was a tall, skinny guy, right?
No,
he
had,
was.
He,
He is. He's very thin and a little elderly.
But he's
But
swinging
he's-
his sword like he's berserk. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. He looks really rough as well. But yeah, that was a lot of damage he just did with all 4 of his attacks that
Oh
he has on his
yeah,
thing.
that wasn't a lot of fun. I really didn't like that.
Xander the Fury.
I get a turn.
That's right. You are up. You see your friend just take a massive amount of damage as Dern is swinging this greatsword at enormous speed.
All right. Can I go to this side and still attack Dern next to her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You're right next to her?
Yeah, so like right here?
Yeah, there's space there.
Okay, sweet. So, I'm going to first, I shall rage. I will be a raging bear. Because that's what barbarians do.
Okay.
And then, I shall reckless attack.
Nice.
It's my favorite kind of attack.
Yes, it is.
That's the only way to handle an attack.
And
Hellish abandon.
then, let's see, do we want to bite or claw first? I think we'll bite first. Crunchy does a 24 hit.
Dern? Absolutely.
It was a 17 and 18. Like, I
Oh
didn't
my
really
God.
have a choice. Alright, so that is a D8 plus 4. I'm smart, that's a D12. There we go. So that is 9 points of damage. It's strength based, so I get +2 for raging, which is 11 points for the first attack.
Nice.
I mean, it's not 43.
All I do is single hit damage.
You see Dern, and he is now has a number of like cuts and scars on his face from the explosions, from the hits. He is now bloodied.
All right, and I am going to claw him.
All right, go for it.
18 to hit,
18 hits.
and that is 2d6s plus 6. They're both 6s. Yes. So
Nice.
18 points of damage.
Nicely done. You see him like wiping blood out from his eyes as he's trying to see from being just mauled by this bear who's showing up out of nowhere. He's on his guard. It's at this point we are back at the top of the round.
Did you go?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had the
yeah,
explosion.
ice knife.
Right,
Ice
he did the
knife.
ice
Yeah,
knife.
yeah.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Perfect.
At least we didn't skip him for 3 rounds.
Yeah, that was kind of why I double checked. That's why.
We're good at
Dern
guys.
is going to need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, okay. He gets. Ooh, I think he fails. 5.
Oh, definitely. Oh no. I should have had both of these ready. That was not. He takes 3 necrotic damage.
3 necrotic damage.
Yeah, almost nearly minimum damage.
That's okay.
Some damage is better than no damage.
Yeah.
Some
chip
damage
it away,
is
chip it
better
away,
than
chip it
no
away.
damage.
Yep.
I'm actually
It's
gonna
better than the no
Move
damage
a
kind of.
tad bit closer.
Okay. He sees this in the back and sees you cast this spell on him. What did you use, by the way?
This was Toll the Dead.
So as he hears this reverberating gong in his own head, he looks around for the spellcasters and he looks at the two of you, not knowing which one of you has cast this spell on him. But you see this rage in his eyes, like he wants to come after you. Pendleton, you're up.
Alright. Schmendleton's gonna saunter on up. And if from where I'm standing, can I hit Dern?
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Great.
We're just gonna ignore this other guy.
Yes, I'm gonna hit something!
Yay!
What'd you get?
So it's gonna be a. Wait, which die did it? 18 plus 6.
Yep, that
And then a
hits.
19 as well.
Yep, both those hit.
Yay. Dern is way scarier than this other guy. That's why I'm like, please just kill him.
Oh, we just don't like Dern.
Also, we hate Dern.
Yeah, Dern's kind of a jerk.
He's
8.
kind of the worst guy
Hey,
ever.
question: as we are counting
19
dice,
damage.
how like
Nice.
tall is this rock here?
Which one?
I think it's 15
Oh, that's
feet.
that's the
Like a wall.
that's the wall. That's not a rock. It's the side of the mountain.
Were you gonna levitate on top of it?
I can teleport.
19 damage.
That would be
Excellent.
a perfect vantage spot.
You see
Well, that's why I
Dern
wanted
having
to
a
know
hard
how
time
high it
holding
was,
up
see
his
if it was-
greatsword.
Oh, wait. 22 because I'm gonna use Fury of the Small.
Okay, it's
Ooh.
19,
Ooh, right.
19 plus.
Yep, 19, 20, 21, 22 damage.
You got it.
Fuck that guy.
Let me see what else I can do.
All right, is there any? If this is the moment,
This is the moment. Oh, you know what? A precision attack too. Because why not? Fuck this guy. You know? He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
hey,
Fuck this
That's
guy.
my
break
spirit
it all
right
out.
Resource management? No.
Fuck this guy.
I got.
Don't worry about all those other guys. All we care about is that guy.
Add 4 onto that.
Fuck.
Ooh, nice.
Did I kill him yet?
Nope, he's still holding on. But
I
you
got
can
it.
see that he's having a very hard time holding up his sword. He's got more cuts than anything else. That swagger and confidence that he walked into this battle with.
What else
All these
can I-
numbers beside him, it's all starting to go away, and he's starting to realize that he may not make it out of this thing
What
alive.
else can I
Since
do?
he's so tired, he can now only swing it 2 times
God
instead of 4
bless, I
times.
hope. Actually, I'm hoping he doesn't get another turn.
So Thalia, you're up after
Yeah.
Pendleton. Do you have anything else, Thalia or Pendleton?
No.
All right.
Fuck
You
him up.
did a good amount of damage on this
Yeah,
guy.
this was.
All right,
I'll just
Thalia,
keep
now's your
those in front of
revenge.
That's gonna be a 21.
Yep.
And then a 19 plus 7.
Yep, both those hit.
Okay. I'm gonna
Kill
Divine Smite.
him. Finish
First
him.
level. For both. How bad does it look? I might do these one at a time.
Yeah, do the first one first.
Yeah.
You mapping.
21.
Ooh. So you smash into him. What are you using, by the way? You're using your hammer?
Longsword.
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 So you smash into him with your longsword, and as you do, you see blood spurt out from his mouth as he's trying to lift his blade to you, and he actually drops it and falls to the ground,
As he falls apart.
and he is no longer part
I'm
of
gonna
this
eat his
world.
head. Dibs on the head.
Then I'm gonna take that second attack and turn it on this other guy.
All right, the assassin guy.
Yeah.
26.
Yes. And I'm gonna shove him.
All right. Is that a contested strength check?
Yes.
And he wasn't prepared for it. He saw his colleague fall to the ground dead as he braces himself with an 11.
I got 13.
13 as you shove him back. Okay, go ahead and move the minis.
That guy's dead. How far back is it? 5 feet or 10 feet?
I think it's
I
fine.
think it's 5.
I think it's 5 as well.
I believe it's 5. Boop-a-doo. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he gets pushed back. Anything else you're going to choose to do?
That's all.
All right. The assassin is going to take a step forward once again, and he's going to start swinging. He's got the bear and
I
you,
get-
yes?
So
Floor masters.
all of us are
Or
there.
no, center.
I'm the furthest away. I don't actually have a line on him unless
Okay.
he like steps on Dern's body.
Okay, and then so it's just the two of you?
Mhm.
Okay, so he's going to split up his attacks. You two roll d20s. Highest roll gets the first attack.
11. 5.
11. All right, you're taking the first attack. 16 to hit.
No.
No, you see this sword swing straight over your head as he completely misses. You get the very whiff of this really strong poison that's on the end of his knives.
And as he does that, I'd like to riposte.
Okay.
Fuck that guy! Peace! Peace! No!
Okay,
There's like an 11.
11 to hit. No, not even close.
Unless I can do it with advantage because you love me so much. You love me so much!
Did everybody hear that sound?
Did you cold dead heart?
Nope.
Did you cold dead heart?
That's the sound of a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, at least.
Oh, look at
That's
that!
the goblin.
I rolled a 1. So
Oh.
that is a total of 6 damage.
For who?
For you.
For me. Yeah.
6 damage. However, there is also necrotic damage.
You don't have to do that. You can honestly forget about that.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
don't think
You could honestly just forget. It's fine.
it's fine.
It's okay.
See where he hit her, Pendleton's just gonna kiss the boo boo and make it better.
Only 6
Shit.
damage.
Shit.
Goblin kisses and slobber me.
Okay, well, I'm doing poorly, but it's fine.
You're surviving.
This is fine. I killed Dern. Dern is dead. That's all that matters.
His pockets. Go through his pockets.
Now?
Yeah.
Now?
This is battle.
Okay. Asmodeus, you're up.
Do something cool.
If
One
I-
shot this guy.
If I come here,
Okay.
could I teleport to this top of this wall here?
Nope, that's not a wall. It's
It's like the
It
side.
goes like to the
It's the
ceiling.
side of
It's
the
like the
building.
mountain.
the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
It's all filled space. You could teleport behind him, but then you'd be surrounded by a bunch of other hundreds of soldiers and you would die.
So don't do
I mean,
that.
who knows? They're all
Yeah.
falling down. I mean,
Yeah.
Is there a...
Make a decision. Oh, and Fury, you're up next.
So what I'm gonna do...
I'll just... There's not really anything I can do here.
Is there any healing you can do? You got a teammate.
It's too
here.
damn bad. I'm feeling really rough.
I
Yeah.
don't have any healing. And...
There's a wall of teammates.
Please don't kill us.
Yes.
Pendleton only counts as half a wall.
That is true.
That is true.
Pendleton.
Because Pendleton is right in front of me.
And
Yeah,
I
that
am
is very
over
true.
Pendleton.
Yeah.
And I am small.
You could make an attack over her.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is this building?
15
feet.
15 feet tall.
Pendleton's what, 4 feet?
Three?
Yeah,
3'8".
Yeah.
When she stretches.
When she stretches.
When
Now,
she
in your
stretches,
Keebler
it's-
gloves. Her Keebler shoes.
Yeah.
The Keeblers.
They don't have little heels on them?
Keebler elves.
They are
Oh,
flat
I want
soled.
some cookies now.
Like, hold on.
I don't know. Maybe you have some platforms.
Platform keepers.
How far away are
Platform
these
Keeblers.
guys?
Nope. Show me again.
The guys
Like
at the
these
edge.
guys
The guys on the who are
that
on
are
their
behind
way.
in this area.
Oh, and they're right behind. They're
Oh.
trying to get past all the rocks and not the rocks, but the glowing metal balls that keep slipping over.
Here's what I'll do. I'll move here.
Okay.
I'll use my action to cast the spell. That's not where my spells are. It's also not where my spells are. To cast the spell, Spike Growth.
Mmm.
I'm gonna cast it kind of like there.
Mhm. Okay.
Right behind them.
Right,
That guy's dead.
Yeah,
like
he's
under
dead.
them.
Wait.
Hey,
That's my spot.
I'm sorry. Trying to make sure they're on there. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Spike growth. The area becomes difficult terrain,
Mm-hmm.
and any creature that is within the area takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Nice. That combined with the murder balls that Ian threw down.
Like these, but with jingle bells.
Nice.
And so, in
Nice.
addition to all
Okay.
these things, you also hear that there are some murder holes, basically the pirates are using to shoot down onto the front of this thing. So you're all making a major impact on everything inside. Anything else you're going to choose to do?
Yes. So, do you play with the rules that when I summon it, they also take damage from the spike growth?
The summoner?
No, like that I summoned it here under them, that they take the damage right now because they
Yeah.
have been okay.
Because it just spikes up underneath them, yeah. Absolutely.
I was just wondering.
And then the assassin is underneath that, yes?
Oh, both of them are.
Well, so the other one's dead.
Yeah, so the dead guy remains dead. What's the damage?
4.
4. Got it.
Is this assassin still alive then?
Oh, yeah. This assassin's not even, bloodied at all.
As technically a reaction, I believe. As a reaction,
He's gonna get a d4 of necrotic damage because he's within 10 feet of me.
Okay. Is it everybody who's in 10 feet of you?
No,
Thank God.
not everybody. He takes 4 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
for my bonus action, I'm going to. Okay, I can't do that.
As you cast the spell of necrotic damage on him, you see these black tendrils kind of like vines spiraling up his legs and into his chest. And as it does, you hear him go, and and you see some of the wounds that he has on his body starting to heal.
Well, there goes what I was.
Is he undead?
I don't know.
I would know.
If
No.
he's undead, my spice would still do extra damage. I don't even have to know that. Is he undead?
Nope.
Okay. God damn it! He's just freaky. I don't like him.
Yes, he is. He's
I
very
don't
freaky.
like him.
Alright. Any other choices, or are you done?
I'm not done.
Alright, gotta make some choices, man. And Xander the Fury will be up.
Yes.
Decide what you want to do now.
Well, that really sucks for me now.
That's your whole deal.
It's okay. There'll be other bad guys for you to kill.
So, anyways, where was I?
So you've used an action, you've used a bonus, no, you've used a reaction.
I used a action, I used a reaction. For my bonus action, I am going to... face step.
Okay.
I'm gonna face step over here.
In the middle of all the spike growth and all the other army.
I am not affected by it, I don't think. Because
You will be outnumbered and be surrounded by enemies,
Yes.
and they all have advantage on you.
Because I did a face step, every creature that can see me must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Does
Every
that
creature?
include us?
Every creature? Every creature?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Everybody rolls.
Is it my wisdom or is it the bear's wisdom?
It's the bears, I think.
Everyone within a what radius?
It says
It's everyone who can see him.
see you.
17.
Most of the soldiers that are around you succeed.
Oh, if you're within 10 feet of me, add 3
Well, what do they roll?
to your saving throw.
like 17s
Okay,
and 18s.
cool. So 20.
Yes.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
18,
So 18, 18,
22.
2, 17. Okay.
Okay.
So now you are surrounded and you are flanked.
You're in danger.
You're in danger!
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
You put yourself in danger. We're
Xander
quick
the
to that.
Fury, I believe that you're up now.
Alright. So there are two things I want to do
Okay.
because I need to get within striking range. Option number one is we have Dern's dead body.
Yes.
Can I just step on his body to avoid the spikes?
Yeah, you could. It's difficult terrain, but that's not gonna be a problem.
Okay. So that's option number one. Option number two, from a flavor perspective, is I go over to where my buddy Pendleton is. Pendleton climbs on my back, and we share the space so I can attack.
Yeah, you can do that.
Done.
Done!
So out of nowhere, you're sitting there fighting, you're getting yourself in your stance, and all of a sudden there's a bear's head come between your legs and stand up. You're like, yes!
Of course.
Pendleton the Great!
Captain Pendleton for the win! Wait. Backwards. There we go.
Perfection.
There it is.
With
just
Mega
like we drew it up.
Yeah, just like that.
And then I would like to reckless attack.
We're gonna
All
have
right.
to get a mini with a goblin riding a bear.
Oh god.
Yes.
We're gonna.
There you go.
Yeah, you guys are on top of each other a lot.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, yes, hits.
This time we're going to lead off with claws instead of a bite. So that's 2d6
That
plus
was bothering
6.
me when he was standing.
Yeah, he's super dead.
So that's
We
going to
obliterated
be
him.
16 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bite at him. That's not going to hit. I chomped real scary.
Get really
But I
close. Dodges out of the way. All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Back to the top of the round. Brando.
Awesome. I'm going to. I'm going to catapult one of the hot ball bearings straight into his back,
Oh, okay.
and I'm going to change the damage of it from fire to lightning.
Oh,
Okay.
Nicely done. Okay, go ahead.
That's knocked. That's much better. Oh wait, no, that's a dex save from him, not a total
Ooh,
roll.
okay. Dex saves. Here he goes. Is it 1 or 2?
Just one.
Just 1. He gets a total of 14 on his
That
dex save.
fails. Is there anything more that the element is doing to the ball bearing for when I roll damage?
What's the damage on the lightning? Is what your question?
Yes.
What's normal lightning damage? Is it D6?
The fire would do a 5.
Let's do the same thing, but
Okay.
for lightning instead.
Awesome. That would be 5d8. I'm just gonna.
Goodness gracious.
No, that's,
5d8.
That is not the correct spell that I just touched, so ignore that one.
Oh, yeah. Fireball.
Yeah, that is.
Don't
Yeah.
fucking
All
do
right,
it.
Everybody
Yeah.
go ahead and roll for death saving
For
throws.
death, go ahead and just
All right.
start rolling 4d6.
That is
You're rolling new
19
characters. You're
magical bludgeoning damage and 5 lightning damage.
And 5.
done.
Nice. You do a big chunk of change on him from this
Bullet
ball
just-
bearing.
Yeah.
Hit him squarely in the back, not even be able to see it, to be able to react to it. You see that his body starts to somewhat shift and change, almost as if he's ready for a second round of something.
Or like, what if it doesn't?
Oh. Dirt
Um,
wasn't the boss.
We made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Pendleton, you're starting to see this. What do you want to do?
We have
I'm gonna
miscalculated.
swing my sword.
Push him into the
Let's do
stupid
this.
plant.
But I'm just gonna.
Rain him from the top.
Yeah, and the first one is gonna be a. Well, the one is gonna be a 20, dirty
Yep.
20, and then the other one is gonna be whatever is 16 plus a 6 is.
Yep, that's also
22.
correct. You hit them both. Clobbering him from on top of a bear in true Pendleton style.
Wait. I have great weapon fighting. That means I get to reroll. 6, 10, 15. I'm gonna use another superior wood die.
Is it a 1?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of was.
Just a little bit.
22 damage.
22 damage. Goodness gracious.
Nice.
You guys are doing well. He is now bloodied.
Oh,
But the thing is that the blood that's coming out of him is not red.
oh, icky. I'll go ahead and action surge.
Okay. The blood that you see coming from him is actually more black than anything else.
That's
Don't
gross.
like that.
I don't like that either. 19 plus 6.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And a 13 plus 6.
1906 hits. What's the damage?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Tell me the damage!
Wait, can I reroll these yet? Hold on. I think it's 1s and 2s, but don't
It
quote
should
me
be.
on that. I think
It
it
should
is. For Battle Master? For
Yeah.
great weapon?
Yeah, 1s and 2s.
There it goes. There it is.
6, 14, 18, and 24 damage.
24 damage.
Very
Nice.
action surge.
Yeah. Even more of this black ichor is coming out from him. You see him becoming more and more desperate, and as he does, you start realizing he's not actually a human.
Shocker.
I got that vibe.
I kind of picked up on it.
What else can I do?
Natalia, you're up next.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is do the smart thing, or I could do the do more damage thing.
He's definitely evil.
On
You
my
should
last
smite him.
I had 11 hit points
Okay.
left.
Yeah, that is.
Plus 3!
Plus 3. Hey,
But
every little
also,
bit
I
counts.
have 2 smites left. So I'm not-
All right, you use your superiority die, and that's
You
you.
can also use your lay on hands.
I
All
can,
right.
but it's an
That's
game for me, boys!
As you just keep smashing on the top.
Yeah, because you keep pulling aggro too. so-
Thalia, you're up.
It's like Pendleton
It's
never
now
won this
decision
before.
time. What does Thalia do? Does she attack?
I
Or
know
does
what
she-
the in-character thing to do is, and that's to smite 2 more times.
Oh,
That's what I'm gonna do.
there you go.
She doesn't care if she
Smite
goes
that
down. She just wants to do as much
man
damage as possible before she goes down. That is cricket. Oh lord. Oh boy. So that's a 26
Yep.
and a 17.
Ooh, 17 does not
I
hit.
didn't think so.
Boo.
Doing my best here, man.
No, not you. I'm booing
Oh,
him.
oh, him? Please don't boo me.
Wait, that means you have an extra smite for next time, right?
It also means I'm probably gonna go down.
It's okay. We got you.
Can anybody heal other than me?
I can heal, but I can't do it as a bear.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I just have to go into my weak human form.
21 damage.
Oh, you also can't
21.
cast spells while raging.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
also true.
never mind.
Yeah, I'm just fucked.
Yeah,
It's fine.
you're gonna
It's
die.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Again, covered in this black ichor, you see this thing before you.
Oh, I want to push him
All right, push.
He would
because
definitely
I don't like him.
Ooh, 11
take damage
is
if
mine.
he.
Oh, I did super shit, so he's fine.
All right, you go to shove him, and you're just covered now in this black ichor along with your own blood mixing. As this black ichor touches your skin and touches your wounds, it stings slightly. Doesn't do any damage, but it's definitely causing you some discomfort.
He's gonna turn
So
you into one of
I'm
them. That'd be pretty cool.
vaguely familiar with necrotic things. Does this taste necrotic? Or is it something else?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
very necrotic in nature.
Great.
As it's now
Cute.
his turn, he throws back this hood that's been covering his face, and you realize that it's not the face of a human. It's actually the face of a jackal. And his hands are more octopusy. Has a bunch of
Or
lots
not.
of
Don't use
octopus
Tentacles?
tentacles.
Is that the word you're looking
Tentacles.
for?
Tentacles.
Has lots of tentacles, and they are gripping like fingers would. At which point he starts to swing madly at all of you.
We're not.
You said a jackal?
Yes.
Like the.
What if you don't?
The dog.
Like
The
Anubis.
dog.
Yeah.
The first attack, he's going to go for Pendleton. And that is 17 to hit.
No.
Oh. The third attack, or second attack, sorry, he's going to swing is going to be at the bear for a 21 to hit.
Believe it or not, that hits.
Oh.
Believe it or not.
Bear friend.
My
That
AC is 11.
is
Oh yeah.
We're
12
gonna invest
damage.
in some bear
Okay, but I
armor,
take-
guys.
Wait, what kind of damage is this?
That is slashing damage.
cool, so I take half slashing.
And then, oh! I did extremely well on that one. That is 29 necrotic damage.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
To me?
Nope. 17.
That passes, but take half of the damage that you just did to him onto him. As I
Oh.
use my channel divinity to rebuke the violent and return
So,
that damage back
necrotic
on him.
damage is, I don't have resistance to that.
No.
Nope.
No.
So you feel this wave of just
You feel, or you see my character just slump to the ground and morph from a
Oh,
bear
yeah,
into a
oh,
human.
shit.
I'm sorry, Pendleton.
Sorry, Pendleton.
Pen just fell and ate shit.
As it hits you and reverberates through your body, you feel it shift right back towards him, and he screams as it just tears himself apart, and he falls to the ground.
That is radiant damage. I don't know if that matters. but it is-
Nope.
it is
He
radiant.
falls to the ground dead.
Oh, he's
Whoa.
dead. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. That was the best thing you could have done ever.
You didn't even, like kill him on your turn.
No.
It was his turn.
Don't worry,
I'm
I'll
marking
heal
the talent
you.
anyway.
I got you.
At this point, with the champions now sundered, you start seeing the regular soldiers and things starting to lose hope, and the pirates starting to gain more and more of an edge, without having to battle level 1 players or combatants. You continue fighting through the fray of all these different things coming straight at you. There's even a few moments when you are getting back onto the beach, and you are making them retreat. There's even a few times when you almost start attacking a fellow pirate, or you end up almost hitting each other. But you end up starting to just take more and more advantage, more and more ground, and you see in the very back that the Duke is losing heart, and he turns and starts walking back towards the portal. Is there anything anybody wants to do before he escapes?
How far away?
Anybody? At this point, he's probably maybe
But I'd like to light my arrow on
100
fire
feet away.
first.
But if you have a movement and a shot, you can get up within, what, 80?
80.
No, actually it's 70.
70?
70
Math?
feet.
100 minus 30?
Oh, I can hit him from where I stand. My longbow has a range of 150 feet.
All right,
Oh,
take some
wow.
shots.
And I would like to light my arrow on fire.
Ah, okay.
Both of them.
Wait, before you do that, can I cast Hold Person on him?
Oh, okay. What's the save on that? That's
Hold Person is a Wisdom 14.
All right, let's see it.
What do you add when you add
It's usually 1d6 fire
He
damage.
saves with a
Okay.
natural 20.
Well,
what?
I was trying to give you guys advantage. My bad.
If we travel 60 feet, how close would we be to him?
No. He's 100 feet away. You move your 30 feet to movement speed, and then you'd be within 70 feet of him.
11
But
and
this
19.
is your last chance to get to him before he escapes. What would you hit?
11 and 19.
11 does not hit, but the 19 does. Okay, roll your damage.
Oh, I should probably not roll a metal dice and a gemstone dice together. Not more.
Probably.
Sweet. So I'm gonna do 7 damage.
7 damage. All right.
Is he outside?
Yeah, you guys are all outside on the beach.
How far away from is he from the portal?
Like
Better.
30 minutes away.
Do you have meteor
30
swarm?
feet?
30
Better.
minutes.
Minutes.
Did meteor
So how much in feet is that?
Okay.
Long. It's like a mile and a half.
So he's got a mile and a half before he reaches his
portal.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
My book is gonna fly 30 feet, and then out from it shoots this like page, and 30 more feet, so that's 60, and then a 2-story building forms from the page and falls on top of him.
That's
Crush a building on it? How do you do that?
Yes, because you
Building on
did.
top of my head, skill as shit.
Oh man! All right, so we said that what was this going to be? It was going to be because you're doing the fortress. You're
Yeah.
doing the
Galder's Tower.
Galder's
it's a
Tower.
2-story building.
how much damage we said was going to be? It was like 10d10 or something.
It was like 10d10 per story.
He's
All right.
So 20 d10.
Overrated, actually. Well,
So what you hear from the back after he's been shot in the leg, and he kind of gets caught for a little bit, and he's already warded off the whole person. He turns and goes, "Fine, it's all right. You can win this war, but there's nothing you can do. You won this battle, but you'll lose the war. I'll be back with all the army that I can get from this neighboring kingdom. And we will take you, and we will destroy all of you." And all of a sudden, you see this slowly but surely forming this thing in the sky. I'm gonna roll the 20 d10.
Gee.
Jesus Christ.
do you think he died, guys?
No, I think he's
So
probably
this
going all
spell
around.
takes 10 minutes to cast, but due to my subclass, once per long rest, I can cast it as an action.
So,
Whoa.
comically, in silence, you hear him monologue for just a moment. He says, "I'll be back with even more. Destroy you and all of your family." And then right before he turns, he goes, "And I was never gonna pay you." He turns, and just as he takes one step, the whole thing falls from the ground, doing 126 damage and crushing him, presumably, because he just disappears from your point of view. He's just gone.
Man is gone.
He's just gone.
It's like the Wicked
However,
Witch.
with that
I'm
one
so proud
line,
of you.
I was never gonna pay you. He might have just saved my life.
All right, so at this
Maybe my
point,
party won't obliterate me.
At this point, the crew eventually ends up taking back the island, and you realize that they were lots of them were carrying weapons from the neighboring kingdom they were trying to frame for all of this. And you also realize that they are wearing, they're actually, like, their real armor and their beings are not from a kingdom. They're actually abyssal in nature. Like, he made a pact with something or someone to help him with his cause.
Great. But they got taken out by pirates.
They got taken out by
They
pirates.
got taken out by us.
We're
We're pretty
us.
awesome.
Can I
I
do...
think the pirates might have been screwed without
Can I
us.
look Dirt's body? Oh, sorry, Terry's body.
Yes. You
I
Can I
want
do a
his
religion
stuff.
check on this abyssal garbage? Or something, or would it be Arcana?
a religion would be fine.
Religion?
The only thing he really has of value on him is his greatsword.
Take it. It's mine now.
The greatsword that he has is actually the greatsword of sharpness.
That's mine now.
Yes.
Like
Dirty
8
20.
times your
Dirty 20.
size.
You realize that there was a contract, loosely using these terms with the Abyssals, that he was doing this for one of the demon lords, for he was going to come through and have a place in the world, and that his goal was to go into this neighboring kingdom and take all their resources, basically, and become a new king. He doesn't want to be a duke anymore. But now they're all gone. And you've stopped an invasion, both from your country into the neighboring country, and from the Abyssal into your country. And so you've actually saved 2 kingdoms.
And the
Talia
princess
spit on
didn't
his
die.
corpse.
Nah,
But we're still...
you can't find it. It's underneath
Forward.
everything.
No, one of these other guys. I'll pick one. I'll make do.
Spit on one of these other
I'll
guys.
spit on one of these other guys. Fuck me.
All right.
Abyssal garbage.
Last but not least, you see the princess with her beloved poor boy. And they come to you and say, we could never be more grateful for the things that you've done, both to you and Captain Morgan, who is injured but still alive. And she says, we're going to go and live with the
Fish people.
the fish
Tritons.
people,
Tritons.
Tritons. But if you should need us again, let us know. And we'll be here to support you.
Do you have any money?
He's the one who looks back at you and he's like, I used everything on this voyage. I have nothing.
Seems fair. Have
I've
fun.
got nothing. So she turns to him and says, Nereus, it's time for us to leave. As they both go to a ship and start sailing off to their new land. And with that, you have finished your first one-shot.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yay!
And with 10 minutes to spare. Look at that.
Look at
Holy
us
cow.
go.
10 minutes to spare.
Because there were no tattoo parlors.
That's right. See?
It's because the paladin took off in the middle of you guys
That's right.
arguing. Or we'd still be there.
We would still probably be
We
on
would still
Probably.
be there.
running circles.
We'd be trying to bully a second mouse onto the right.
All right, with that, we'll see everybody next week when we start our very brand new campaign, which I'm super excited to reveal to you guys. And we'll start again then.